Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with. Yeah, that'll work. There's a long delay, but we'll do it. Awesome. Let me take care. Whoops. Let me take care of the thing. I'm glad that it's working. Oh my gosh. And hopefully with some smoothness. Oh, is it streaming in 1080? I didn't tell it to do that. What are the settings? Oh. Hello, Flea, how are you? Is it outputting in 648? Sure, whatever. How are you doing? Woo, indeed. Oh, what do you mean what's wrong? Um, what's different is I'm in a completely different location, and I'm hoping that my setup is gonna work. So I'm dealing with that. Okay, that's done. I did start early. Oh, it's so weird. I'm like completely in the dark. Mihan, thank you for the host. Kind of? This isn't permanent. Um, it's just, this is my mobile set. Um, so it's more different than new. Yes, I have to look directly at you. There's no side screen. I have one screen. Just my laptop. Mavakata, can you tell me what the video quality is? Because I believe it may be, like, strangely, playing in, like, 648p, which is fine. Totally fine. It'll work. I think I'm also maybe streaming in 60 FPS, which is weird for me, but, again, totally fine. Um, just weird. Welcome to December, Nick. How are you? Um, yeah, maybe a hair, but again, that just comes with the landscape. I could always end and restart stream if you want. I can set it to 720. I could stream in 1080, shoot. Like, I'm running on 300 download, 300 upload. I'm glad that you're doing fine. That's good to hear, Nick. I'm glad that you personally have no qualms. How is my mic? Yeah, audio, I could probably boost the game just a hair. I took it down thinking that it might be too loud, but I think I'm doing okay. What luck, we have quality options. Sounds good to me. Excellent. This is not my normal mic, obviously. Yeah, the echo is expected here. But what's good is you're not hearing my computer fan, which is literally right here. May you deliver a Delibird. I thought Delibirds did the delivering, Josh. Also, welcome on in. I see you've rebranded. Okay, now I've got Pokemon back in my ears. This is better. It's not completely silent, which means I'll talk louder and more comfortably. Oh my heavens. Okay. How do I... like that? That work? It's fine. This is weird. This is weird because it's a single monitor setup. I have actually my my phone currently running as my cheater screen so I can see what y'all are seeing. That way I can make sure that I'm not dropping or shredding frames at any point. That said, you know, given that I'm just looking through Streamlabs, I'll also be able to notice. This is the new laptop, by the way. This is the you know, big, bright, fancy one. And this laptop is technically more powerful than my desktop computer at home. And I'm on a wired connection, which should be better internet than the wireless connection that I run at home. And so, for all intents and purposes, this setup, save for the microphone, which is slightly lower quality, this setup should be better than what I run at home. Obviously, what I run at home works flawlessly, or not flawlessly, but with marginal and handleable flaws. Ergo, it would be great if I could do, you know, wired connection every darn day, but that I cannot do. Otherwise, the boosts in quality that I get by using this versus my setup at home is truly marginal. Ergo, we get something a little special tonight. But it's not, you know, it's not so different than what we have at home. But the big thing is, it's not so different than what we have at home. I can actually run a stream without it frying my laptop. Well, Monfocado, you're very, very welcome. I mean, Josh, you can use the various rules however you like. I just have to obey what they say. Mystic, that's wonderful. Okay, so, I'm so glad that I'm not having to build a shelf tonight. I actually brought the gingerbread sets in case this wasn't gonna work. And I'm really glad that the Verizon guys were able to come today, because the dude fixed it in like 20 minutes. Apparently, here, let me get the game actually started while I talk, because we can do some leveling and things, and battles, while I tell stories. That's important. Yeah, the game looks about the same as it did before, maybe a little. Happy holidays, Ryan! How are you? So, you may notice, I did about 4 hours worth of grinding. George, thank you for the host. Between this time and last. And again, for those who weren't here on Wednesday, what that means, what that means is not that I have now all of my Pokemon super over-leveled, everyone's ready, no one's gonna die. Definitely not. What I did, and the rule to which I will be adhering from here on in, is I got all of my Pokemon to match with my highest level Pokemon, which after last episode was Pikachu. Pikachu was level 12, and so I got Ilessa, Trist, Derpstick, and Radagast. Well, Radagast I got to level 15, but it's because it's an Abra. Like, I know y'all don't want to see me switching an Abra this whole day. I know that. This is important. But as soon as Radagast evolves, I'm going to go ahead and just, you know, switch it off of the main headline, so that way it's not, that way it's not soaking up all the experience. That way it's not just, sweeping through everything. We're going to do this nice, plain, normal, with tension. And so these levels are not too high for this part of the game. And that's my goal, is to keep things where I can do a little work off stream to make it so that you don't have to watch me do all the work, but I'm not moving beyond the point where it would be enjoyable or tense. Oh, what is that for you? I didn't know that there was a thing going on. Oh, never mind. That's mine. Sorry. I thought that was something else. That's one of the things. Oh my gosh, that's how it works. Okay, cool. And, Nick, it is technically possible. I may have to set up a specific redemption for that. And, Mafakata, you're darn right. Ah, Josh, I do believe you're correct in that. So. Let me just... Yeah, everything's working. Okay, so this is what we're running with. And so how I'm going to start the night is what you may have all been waiting for, or not. Yes. Which is, I'm going to evolve Kadabra. Or Radagast into Kadabra. Because it is maybe 2 wild Pokemon encounters from getting there. So I'm going to just take care of that right now. We're going to get that settled. Okay, well, not with an Abra encounter. It can, it would be nice if it gave me something that I could work with. So, story time. You may be asking yourself, Axeman, or you may be trying to ask me, Axeman, this isn't your wall. That tree wasn't there before. Come on, seriously, with the Abras? This would have been... You may be asking yourself these questions, to which I would say you're correct. Hello, Briz. And you may also be saying, Axeman, that's not the same Santa hat you had last episode. And you'd also be correct, though that would be more of an astute notice. Briz, don't worry. And so, you may be asking yourself these questions, to which I would respond, you're correct. I had to drive last night to my apartment because there was an electrical problem in the building, and they needed me to be here to let in an electrician into my apartment just to confirm that my apartment wasn't the problem. So, while I was here, because I was here the whole day, I was like, okay, well, with that in mind, I'll get some things done. That'll be, I'll work here for the day. I'll get my internet fixed. I got very lucky that they were able to send out a technician, and the electrician did come in and did in fact confirm that my apartment was not the problem. And so it was a whole bunch of pointlessness for me to actually be in this state today. But I got a chance to try the mobile setup. I bought a new microphone. And I worked here today, and only one thing didn't get done that I needed to today, and it was fine in the end because there was someone else who could pick it up for me. And so, to answer your question, what is my favorite song? That is it rotates. It rotates a lot. Oh my, Briz. No. It would be amazing if I had the wherewithal to bring my streaming gear to a second location, where also some extracurricular shenanigans were happening. So yeah, last night I got the call from my landlord, that this was happening and that they needed me here at 9 a.m. And so what that meant is I left the house around 6 after I got done with work and just after my mom finished making some stuff that I could take on the road. I feel like I'm more like an elf with the hair in the swirl and my ears being my ears. I was hoping that I would look prancing. Just so long as I don't look like Rudolph. Don't want the red nose. Eczema's no good for me. Spugoo, hello! It's going well. How are you? There we go. Radagast is level 16. By the way, I think we got a good Abra because its special attack has been boosting nicely. How did I manage to do this? I took my bangs out from under the hat and I curled them into the furry white lip of the hat. And there's a bobby pin in there holding it. Though I don't think the bobby pin's actually doing much. Yeah, it's very fast. Bruce, I actually love that. That's wonderful. Oh, really? Maybe I have a boosted speed Abra or something. Now it's a boosted speed Kadabra. You're reading for a while. What were you reading, Spagoot? Oh, I'm Mystic Wonderful. Yes. Psychic attacks. Yes. I may use Radagast in the battle against Rourke. I would like that. So anyways, last night I left at 6. And now I'm actually, I'm going to switch Radagast off the front lines because we're not going to use it for a while. And I'm going to start training my other Pokemon because they're all ready to level up. Threadbare. Ah. Is it about a bear made of threads, like the corduroy bear? Does anyone remember that? And Togepi, just a bit of stories. And thank you. Yes, thank you, Nick. We've been talking about Yuri Geller a lot recently. Okay. Oh, does she not want to fight? I guess not. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, I'll fight this kid and get that item. I get my get up and go for my Pokemon. Here we go. Kricketot, Zubat! Kricketot and Zubat, you say? Excellent. You may occasionally hear sirens because I'm in a city again, rather than the suburbs. I apologize. Ah, Mofgana, you remember it. Excellent. Okay. Let's burn the bug before it bites. Alliteration. So, 6 p.m. last night, I get these series of calls. My mom and I try and figure out, okay, should I fly? Should I, what should I do? And we ultimately decide, I had to kind of convince my mom to let me do this because my mom doesn't like me driving much at night. I understand why. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I didn't want to be driving that late either. But I was like, no, it's gonna be too much of a hassle to fly. It's gonna be so much money, and there's a good chance that I'd miss the window that I need to be here anyway, because the earliest flight I could get would be like a 6 a.m. from Columbus to Philadelphia, and then I would have had to rent a car in Philadelphia, which would have been stupid expensive because I'm 23. I would have had to rent a car in Philadelphia and drive from Philadelphia to Jersey City in under 2 hours, which is iffy. Yeah, Briz, that's also true. I have not had one because I have not had any symptoms, and I've been, pretty much just at home. So there's, like, lots of reasons why not to take a flight. And so, that sounds super cool. Ah, that sounds so fun. I'm glad you've been enjoying that. We figure all this out, and it's like, okay, I've got to drive. I got to make the drive. That way, I'll have a good chance of being there on time. I could probably stop in, like, Harrisburg. For those of you who don't know, Columbus, Ohio is in the middle of Ohio. Harrisburg is just kind of in the middle, like, middle to eastern Pennsylvania. And it is not a midpoint, but a good, like, 3/4 point between Ohio, Columbus, and Jersey City. And so, with that in mind, it's like, okay, if I get there, then I'm doing good. I can wake up early. I can wake up at like 6 a.m. and then I can make it to my apartment in time to see the electrician in. Okay, Pikachu leveled up. I'm going to switch in Elessa. And so I'm like, okay, I feel like I can do that, and I can convince my mom to let me drive until, like, just about midnight. And by just about midnight, leaving at 6, I would make it to Harrisburg. And I'd stay in a hotel there because hotels are being, good about things, right? One hopes. More on that later. And so I start heading out. Ooh, Shinx versus Shinx. Mine has Intimidate, though. It might have Intimidate right back, though. No, it doesn't, which means it has Rivalry. Ooh, scary. I'm a higher level. It's fine. It's fine. So, I leave at 6. I'm super grumpy. Like, I was super grumpy getting on the highway because, oh my gosh, I have to drive this whole way, and it's gonna get there. It's not gonna be internet. I'm gonna have to work off of my mobile hotspot. It's like all this stuff. so mad. My mom is a sweetheart, for sure, for sure. Is it a bit fuzzy for y'all? So I had to sort of reset up the window capture. Mavocata said that was a little fuzzy. If it's still fuzzy when we get back to my main setup, hopefully for tonight, it's acceptable. You know, everything should still be visible. I can't believe Automod keeps catching. I need to tell Automod not to do that. It's only if it's spelled a different way. Okay, now Elessa knows Spark, which is excellent. So let's switch in Trist. Yeah, it's in 648p instead of 720p, so there's going to be slightly lower quality because of that. Look, Automod gets me out of a jam sometimes, so I leave him. But sometimes Automod's like I was about to ask, have you all watched The Office? Everyone's watched The Office, at least a little bit. Automod's a little bit like Dwight. You get it? Why is it called Sad? Because I liked the name. And it's sad in both French and Spanish, which is fun. Multilingual. It's also a bad bird. Like, it's not a very good starling. Aw, that's too bad, Togepi. But it means you got full control, so you just got to play Pokemon Platinum. Hey, Ryan, totally fair. I was super sad last year when I was looking for work and I watched the entirety of The Office in not enough time. I didn't even really like it, but I watched the whole thing because I had nothing else to do. Mavocata, that's actually probably better. Because then you don't have to see Steve Carell in the early seasons and later seasons and the whole thing. I don't like how Steve Carell is in that show, which is probably why I didn't really like the show, and yet still watch the whole thing because, again, sadness. So, how is this Machop not dying in one hit to a wing attack? No, bad Starly again. So I had to leave at like 6, and my mom, heaven bless her soul, had just finished making rolls and gave me like a cookie tin with like 8 like seasoned rolls in them to take with me to eat on the drive. Double team, ooh, I do like evasion strats. Those are fun when it's not being used against you. And so the rolls, I ate them pretty much all within the first half hour. There were 8 of them. I ate them all within the first half hour of the drive. That really helped settle my nerves some. Oh, Avocado, I like that point. Except not all actors get paid well. So it's more like an internship. All right. Derpstick, who still has the Quick Claw, by the way. No, that's pre-stab with against a Machop. Wing attack should be 180 power because it'll get same type attack bonus and doubled because fighting is weak to flying. All right, I'm telling the story right now, lady. Oh my god. She dodged me. She straight up dodged me. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just fight another Bidoof. Because I'm a Bidoof. Big old doofus. So. After having had the rolls and sort of shout swear at a few trucks in front of me, because that's always, you know, a good way to vent some energy, is just, you know, cursing at people on the road. Oh, Ryan, don't worry. I settled down. I started listening to, you know, to some podcasts and some music, and I was doing so much better. I don't think she's a trainer, so I think she's just like, why is this kid trying to talk to me? It's very rude. Ooh, rollout could be next. Oh no, she is a trick. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Fine. So she was just being straight up rude. She's got 4 Pokemon. Maybe she's a better trainer than me. I only have 5. Oh no, I'm good. Oh, you know what we're gonna try out? It's probably gonna miss like 2 or 3 in, but... Rollout will help with many things. If Whitney's taught me anything. Yeah, so I was in the mindset of like, okay, once I got on the road and was out and going, I was like, okay, I'm feeling so much better. Like, if I were just stuck at home tonight, what would I be doing? I would just be sitting in bed watching videos. Instead, I'm, driving, listening to videos. So it feels more purposeful. And I started feeling better. And it was a really nice night for a drive. There was still snow on the ground until I got to somewhere in Pennsylvania. And it was really pretty in West Virginia. And so I had, I actually ended up having a nice time while I was driving. And because it was Thursday night or whatever, like the commercial traffic, the semi-trucks, it wasn't really bad. It wasn't super densely packed. And because it was night, people were actually being careful instead of like cutting people off willy-nilly. What a concept. And I took the toll road in Pennsylvania instead of the northern route that goes through the mountains and sort of winds around them that I normally do because it's toll-free. Togepi, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we got lucky to get some snow earlier this week. It's all pretty much melted back in Ohio by now, but I took the liberty while it was there to take some photos. All right, one more. I think it was a perfect rollout. You're right, because it 2-hit the first one, and then would have gone clear the rest. And Ryan, I'm getting to that. So, again, when I initially had set out, I was like, okay, I'll probably drive till like 11:30 midnight, because that's probably as late as my mom would, feel comfortable with. Even though, again, I am an adult, but I still do respect and care for my mother's feelings about things. And again, I have a modicum of interest in my own safety, and I understand that driving that late at night, even if you're perfectly safe and awake, there are sometimes going to be jackwagons on the road. Jackwagons being the technical term. Oh, well, Ryan, since you live in Texas, you could drive 8 hours and still be in Texas. But so as I was getting close to, I think my mom called at like 10:40 or something. And when she called, I was like, things really aren't that bad, and I'm doing really well. I feel very awake and alert. 18, yeah. So the point stands. And so I was like, okay, I feel like I can go a little later. And she was going to book me a hotel while I was on the road, because I obviously can't go on Hotels.com while driving. Hashtag not sponsored. Look, Togepi, when you got the strategy, you got the strategy. Also, she may have just, purchased a bunch of X specials. That could do it. Over Panda, thank you. That's a scary one. Because right now, everything's alive. That could throw me off. Oh, I'm absolutely certain Mafakata. Though I'll let Ryan answer if he's got a better answer than I do. Anyways, we're about to go into a new area, so we'll have a new Pokemon to catch. I believe, actually, everything that I can encounter in here is new to me. Therefore, I don't have to worry about the dupes clause. Alright. Now what I do have to worry about is making sure that I can actually catch the Pokemon without killing it. So my Pokemon may be a little stronger now than they should be for wild Pokemon. Just a little bit. Oh, it's a Zubat! Oh, yay! I do like a Zubat. Probably can't hit it. Well, wait. What do I have? What types do I have at my disposal? Psychic, Fire, Electric. Yeah, none of those I can... If I had a grass type, I could non-effective hit it and, you know, probably be fine. If I had a Badoo, which we may catch later today, I'll just chuck Pokeballs at it. One of them will certainly work. So, when my mom called, I was like, okay, I think I can make it, you know, I think I can make it past Harrisburg. And she, again, heaven bless her soul, agreed and booked me a hotel in Allentown. Allentown, for those who don't know, is about 7 hours from Columbus. And so I drove with stops from 6 to 1:30 a.m. and I stopped in Allentown, Pennsylvania, which is really close to Jersey City, so it was just like an hour and a half in the morning, which is way easier, and meant I could wake up at like 7. So I got in 1:30, and you might think, oh, this is where the story ends. No. Obviously, I'm not to my apartment yet. But there's more meat to this. But first, we have to nickname a Zubat. So, does anyone have a thought on what the nickname shall be? Give a nickname to the god Zubat? Yeah, you betcha. You betcha. You betcha. Or does anyone, because there's the redemption that you can use. Zubat Man. I do like Zubat Man. We... Hey, you were gonna... That's a second in my book. Can I do I'm Zubat Man? I can, without the apostrophe. Let me see how this looks. I'm Zubat Man. This is a bad Batman, but, you know. I think it's solid. We'll go with that. Even though there wasn't redemption, I can make little modifications here and there. However, I do believe I'm gonna put Zubat Man away for the moment. What do you mean? I'm Crobat Man? Or Golbat Man? It's another letter. I'll just change it to Golbat Man or Crobat Man when the time comes. Additionally, what I may do between episodes is just walk around with it a bunch, because then I can boost its friendship, and that way make sure that I got it ready to evolve. Alright. It could faint before then. You're right. It could. I intend not to let that happen. Well, you're right about that, Bradley. But it's also a Delibird hat. Because that's, you know, it's Pokemon, right? Store that. And you know what, for right now, I'll store Radagast, because, like, I don't need Radagast at the moment. Radagast can just stay. And I'll just bring the Pokemon that I actually am training in at the moment. Yeah, that sounds smart. There's definitely not a reason codified in my rules which would make it advantageous for me to have a strong Pokemon in the box when there's also a weak Pokemon in the box. Anyway. I did not hear about that, Togepi. Tell me more. No, actually, Nick, I'm pretty sure it would have been Psyduck otherwise, because the encounters are different in Platinum. Or it may be that it's Psyduck in Ravaged Path. I may be guaranteed a Psyduck now, actually. Oh, that's fun. Good to have a water type. Good to have a water type. Good to have 2 water types, because I'm about to get a Bebarrel. Fingers crossed. I'm probably just gonna spend most of the battles in the lead up. Oh! Well, thank you so much. I'm afraid I don't quite know how to pronounce that, but I appreciate your following. Do I have alerts? Yeah, it popped up, right? Yeah, because it's in the middle. Yeah, okay. Shoot. Frankly, would have been cute. It would have been a nice, nice 1,000-year door reference. All right, let me see. Yeah, Durstick is about to level up again, and it only has to get to level 15 to evolve. That's really nice. It's like Sentret. Sentret evolves into Bird at level 15. Hello, sir.
That sparkling new Pokage. Your awkwardness as a traveler. You're still a pretty new trainer, aren't you? But it's all good. You're a new fellow friend of Pokémon. So let me make a gift of this hidden machine to you.
Is this a new setup? Yes, entirely. I mean, again, not like new, but just different. Because again, I'm on mobile. Not mobile, like my phone isn't running the stream this time. But I'm using my laptop, my webcam's the same, different microphone. Same DS. And this is something that I wanted to point out, and I'll get back to the hotel, don't worry, I haven't forgotten. This is having a streaming 3DS, so portable, so much better than having to lug around a console. So whenever I'm like on the road in the future, it's just gonna be, you know, whatever DS, 3DS games or preloaded games. This is this is great. This is like, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even have to bring a separate bag. Oh, Mavocado, they always do when I'm involved.
Pokemon learning Rock Smash can smash small boulders in the field. But a trainer has to have the gym badge from Oreburgh City. If you don't have that badge, why, you can't make a Pokemon use the hidden move Rock Smash outside of battle.
Cool, dog. That's great. You may be hearing the police. They're coming to pick me up because you're not allowed to live stream in the state of New Jersey. It's just a fact. It's something that I constantly flaunt, but... Alright. There is, like, stuff up here, but I can't get past the Rock Smash rocks, so... We're just gonna move ahead. Oh, it is Geodude here, so it means it's Psyduck in the other place. Ooh, I wonder what I'm gonna get in the mine. Good question. This is annoying. I don't have any Pokemon that can really effectively deal with Geodude. Gianna, hello! How are you doing this evening? I guess I'll just roll out at it. It's not like it can do that much damage to me. It'll be too bad that it'll be exclusive to Japan. Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed it when you said it earlier. That's my bad. That's my bad. Geodude, Zubat, and Onix. So I would have a chance at an Onix. That's cool. Come on. Come on. Alright. While I very slowly battle this Geodude, the hotel. So not to impact anyone's business decisions. Ah, Gianna, that's wonderful. I stayed at the Holiday Inn Express in Allentown, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I wish there were no room at the inn, because here's what happened. What had happened was, when I got to that hotel, the check-in process, perfectly normal, perfectly fine, whatever. Pikachu does not have a fighting move. No, not yet. Maybe later. I don't remember the Gen 5 one, Josh. Oh. What did you think it was, Mavocado? So... The check-in process was perfectly fine. I, used my elbow to hit the elevator buttons. And I went up to my room. It was on the 3rd floor. It was like, okay, cool. I opened the door, and the television is on, which is like my first sign that something's off. And I'm like, what? And then I notice, like, one of the 2 beds looks messed up. And I'm like, what? At this point, I'm thinking, like, this is someone else's room. They gave me a key card to it. They're out. And then I realized, no, it's 1:30 a.m. If they were going to be here, they'd be here by now. But then I also see that someone had left trash, like, near the trash vestibule, but like also just tied up in plastic bags, and there was like a pizza box, and there was like mud on the carpet and on the floor outside of the bathroom and in the bathroom, and all the towels in the bathroom were down on the floor, and the soap was used, and like it was the room had not been cleaned. That's essentially what happened. And so, but it was so late and I was so tired. Like, there was the other bed, the one that was close to the window and that was close to the heater. Yeah, no. I didn't touch any of the stuff that was gross except for, I guess, my feet touched the mud. But I saw all of that. The bed that was close to the heater and close to the window was still made and seemed to be untouched. And so I, very gingerly pressed the button on the television remote to get the Animal Planet that had been playing to stop playing. And I put the thing out that like stops people from opening the door in case that it actually was someone's room and they were just out really late in Allentown, Pennsylvania on a Thursday. I would have, Nick, except I was so tired. I was so and so it's just like, okay, there's a clean bed here. I can deal with it. I want to just go to bed. I'm done. And so I did, however, in the morning, after I woke up, I did, however, go down, and like, when I was checking out, I did talk to the lady at the desk and be like, hey, the room hadn't been cleaned. And she was, she was very nice and apologetic and was like, we'll refund your account or something or give you a discount on a future whatever. And so, good customer service after the fact. It's just something got lost in the translation. No, period. Hello, how are you doing? And so it was, disappointing, of course, and gross. But I was just like, I'm going to deal with this and then I'm going to let them know in the morning because you don't want that happening to someone who's not going to take it in stride. Oh, brilliant. That sounds like a lot. I hope I hope you are alright otherwise. Sorry to hear that things have been rough. I love Oreburgh City at night, by the way. I love the night version of the music. It is so fun. Yeah, but so from there it was like, it was super smooth the rest of the day. Like, it was an hour and a half getting into the city. And, I was able to actually get one of the metered parking spots right outside my building for me to, like, get my stuff in, and then I took it to the garage after that. It was a really, like, the rest of the day went great. The hotel was really after my initially being grumpy in having to, again, make an 8.5-hour drive on no notice, the hotel was the worst part of it. And even then, I could deal with it because one of the beds was still fine. Okay. I think I still want to train Bidoof because I want it to evolve, because then I can use Bidoof and Kadabra against Rourke. I could also train Pikachu. A little bit, Mofficata, a little bit. And it's not, oh, I'm renting, but... Alright. Oh, this kid's gonna talk to me. I don't fight Barry here, right? I'm pretty sure I don't. I'm pretty sure I don't fight him again until, like, Eterna. Can someone confirm? This is something that I should know. I should know where all the Barry fights are because they're important. Because I need to match my team sides with his. You don't. Okay, good. I think I see him. Or maybe we see Dawn. He's just at the gym. Ah, that's it. Howdy, trainer. Huh? Uh-oh. You don't have a single gym badge. You better do something about that. I'll take you to the Pokemon gym. I think it's 14. Oh, there's someone there. Huh? Oh, it's you, Thomas. You finally got here. You're slow like always. But anyway, the gym leader's tough. Like, seriously serious. If the gym leader's this tough, I wonder how he compares to my dad. Huh? I just drifted there. Anyway, the gym leader's gone off to the coal mine. I'm sorry. Well, I hope you feel, up to it soon. If you want to take on the gym leader, you better go off to the mine. I gave the kid a country accent and it's slipping into Barravin. Excuse me. Oh, Mystic, if they had done that, I would have fought them. Thank you, Togepi. Yes, we do. Yes, you do, Josh. It's Palmer. He's one of the Frontier Brains. Gems are single use, but HMs can be used over and over. It's a tricky time to decide what Pokemon should learn what moves. When I run around with my... Yeah. I'm gonna talk to some folks, see if there's any items. Gym leader went off to work in the mine. Because there's gotta be someone with something. There's always like a house or two with a person who gives you something. Rook is a user of rock type Pokemon. Don't you think rock types are nice? I like how lumpy they are.
Rook's our town gym leader. He may be young, but he keeps the mines running safely and efficiently.
I mean, he's a mine foreman? She's a... Sure. Uh-huh. Oh, this has a hidden item. It doesn't? How does it not? I wonder why you can't go into these houses. They must have doors. I also dig the slant roofs. It's kind of fun. Oh, that's right. The Sonic Adventure games, they have those route stages. Oh, I should have forgot all about that. Alright. Have you heard or ever seen differently colored Pokemon? For instance, regular Pikachu has a yellow body, correct? Well, a differently colored Pikachu has a sort of orange body. I have one of those. I have a Pikachu with an orange body. How funny. I think mine's shiny. This is great. Josh, I feel like a lot of the music in Gen 4 is very good. Like, even Oreburgh at Night. Like, listen to it. It's so fun and funky. Is it loud enough? Let me know. Again, I can't hear the stream, like, at all. Well, Mavocata, I feel a lot of people thought the same about Bugsy. I think I thought the same about your rival in Gen 2 at first. Ooh, hard to say if it's the best, because it has to go up against Gen 5. And Gen 2 has some great jams. You have one favorite hotel. What is it, Gianna? Work lets us train our Pokemon in the mine. Oh, that sounds safe. Gym leader isn't like any trainer you meet. Obviously, they're a lot tougher. A lot. I'd take as many Pokemon as possible if I were... I'll take... He has 2 or 3. Rourke has 2 or 3. Whichever one, I'll take that many. And I'll check before we actually fight him. Alright, gyms and leaders in the center region. Oh, which one, Mavocata? When do we see Skyla? Like 4 or 5 series from now? Alright, I got it. Oh, I get to do Badge Shining. It's Gen 4. Oh, this is exciting. 101 and 280. Ah, thank you, not pro yet. This lady gives you a Dust Ball. Thank you. That'll be good for in caves, which means I could use it to catch an Onix, hopefully. Not a Geodude. We named our Psyduck yellow just because of its color. I don't understand the logic behind that at all. Giving nicknames to Pokemon is the way to go. It makes you feel as if they're your very own. You're clearly supposed to talk to him first. I love this. Secaucus. You were actually very close. It's Secaucus. I know Secaucus. I had a 3-hole punch from Secaucus. Oh, sure, I'm avocado. And Mr. Consti, hello, thank you so much. I love the idea of a waving raccoon. I do know that, Mystic. But I'm thinking of the immediate future. Does depend on which version of Gen 2. Honestly, Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, I don't talk about this nearly enough, and I know I've talked about it before. Pokemon Puzzle Challenge is a puzzle game that they released on the Game Boy Color, and has like its soundtrack is Gen 2 remixes. They are so good. Do I have a Pokemon called Machop? Would you be willing to trade your Machop for my app? No, I have a Kadabra. Get out of here. Oh, okay. Well, I can't make you trade me. If you change your mind, I'll be right here waiting. Ooh, yeah, good question. Whether or not we're including Heart Gold, Soul Silver in that. Puzzle League is N64. Puzzle Challenge is Game Boy Color. First through 6th use 3 Pokemon. Candace evolved during use 4. Thank you, Togepi. That's actually super helpful, because now I never have to think about it again.
A Pokemon obtained in trade grows quickly, but if a Pokemon grows too much, it may ignore the trainer. Of course, it won't matter if you have lots of gym badges.
I've not played the Sonic Adventure games enough to know offhand, not pro yet. Alright. Yeah, there's still a bunch of tutorial people, but... Oh, he wants me to show him a Geodude, which I may be able to do, we'll see. Pachirisu's pickup. Cool. Pachirisu, both Zigzagoon and Pikachu at the same time, because that's a great combo. Ooh, just that's tragic. Okay, I think I've talked to just about everyone. I guess I haven't talked to that guy. I'm not gonna go into the museum. The museum's later. Natural time capsules buried many years ago. That's what fossils are. Oh, I forgot the underground. I love the underground in Gen 4. Oh, this is exciting. Mavgata, I'm well aware of that trade.
Yeah, your Pokemon could use some toughening up. Why not try training in the Orberg Mine?
Okay. Remind me so much of the time I got my first Pokemon. I feel like that's supposed to be nice, but it feels like a dig, doesn't it? Really? Oh my gosh, Mapakata. That must be amazing. Yeah, I found all the fossils, I feel, in Gen 4 Underground. Wow, your Pokemon's eyes are twinkling brightly. Seeing that makes me happy. Here, I want you to have this. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, I'm playing Platinum. Does the category's updated, right? I'm not it doesn't say I'm playing The Sims, correct? No, we're good, we're good. Oh, now Priya, that's punishing. It's kind of fun, though. Oh, Mr. Constant, please, don't worry about it. I was nervous for myself that I was, like, I never want to be streaming in the wrong category. And since I don't have the actual stream view up on a cheater screen, it's not as easy for me to check.
Your Orberg Mine is operated with the utmost care. We avoid causing damage to the natural habitats of Pokemon.
Imagine mining with, you know, natural habitats in mind. Okay. That guy just wants to talk to me about the mines and not about Pokemon at all. It's interesting that there aren't more NPCs that are like, man, Pokemon are cool or whatever, but like, here's this thing that I'm actually interested in that, you know, you're gonna get an earful because you chose to randomly speak to me. Can I do this route? Ooh, I can. Do we want to do another wild Pokemon now? What can I catch here? I don't even remember. Can I catch a Ponyta here? Or is that just... I know you can up by Eterna. Oh, Josh, the opposite necessary. You need the friendship checker. And Nick, do tell. Ponyta is here, okay. Well, shoot, let's try and catch something. I have, I feel like, enough Pokeballs, and, you know, I should be able to actually damage these fools. But we'll see what else we get, you know? Another round at the lotto. What we got? Okay, so we get Machop. Machop it is. Great thing is, I know I don't have to worry about killing it because Starly's wing attack did not want to shot a Machop level 8. However, I should probably not have Bidoof. I should probably use Pikachu. I'll switch around just to make sure that no one dies. So I'm gonna name this Machop Ponyta. I know the one! Centralia. Centralia is it, Nick. That's a good middle of the night read. If you're ever interested in reading about... It's sad. And creepy. I love it. And it's not fully abandoned either. There's like 7 people who still live there. Even though the town is, you know, condemned. And they do not like it when outsiders come in. It's a Scooby-Doo story. But way scarier. Well, not pro yet. You get your wish. Just so long as I actually catch it. Which, you know, hopefully. Yeah, that's enough damage, I think. I do not like that it keeps using Leer. I kind of want to switch out Pikachu. I'm going to switch out Pikachu. I'm going to switch to Treast. And I'm going to start chucking balls. Okay, that was a critical hit, but that was 9 damage. That's not bad. I can handle that. If a critical hit is 9, we're safe for, you know, at least 2 more of those. I should probably use the best Pokeballs that I have. I do know this, Mr. Consti. I do. Ah! Ponyta, we caught you! Machop, might... You know, if things go real sour for B-Barrel and Radagast, or excuse me, for Dirtstick and Radagast, you know, I could do a fighting duo. I could bring out, oh, I get 3. So I think, so Ponyta. Ponyta is the nickname. I'm gonna capitalize it because it would bother me not to, unless not probably you feel very strongly about it being not capitalized. Oh, what? No. That one I don't know about, Nick. Must have had some bad curry. Are we presuming the flame tail is still part of the equation? And Mr. Consti, you're right. I didn't think about that when I gave it the name, but yeah, that could work. And you know, it's a good time to learn a second language. You know, anytime. The best time to start learning a language is, you know, years and years and years ago. The second best time? No. Well, it depends on the language. There's some languages that have definitely hit their heyday already. Alright, Ponyta. Message above your previous, so not the forearms one. The T-Rex one? Exactly, Mehan. I'm sorry, Motherfucker, I'm so sorry. I lost context. Alright, we'll put Ponyta away for now. We'll probably train Ponyta. You know what'll happen? Again, if things go real sour, start training Ponytail right away. Ah. Love the name. Love the name, Nick. Ah, I missed a bad joke. Excellent. I did it. It's an accomplishment. Alright. Ponyta can go in there. Okay, no need to access the PC anymore.
Know how you can battle a friend using wireless communications? Well, you can capture it as a battle video using the Versus Recorder.
Oh, cool. I didn't because I haven't gotten a gym battle and the guy won't let me. Oh, the Wi-Fi club is open. I'm not gonna go there because I don't need to ever because the Wi-Fi service is closed. But cool. Ooh, interesting. I wouldn't have thought of using a Machamp as a counter to Milotic, but yeah, Milotic won't have like psychic or flying type moves. Machamp has decent special defense, and it can hit Milotic where it's sort of at its weakest in its defensive skills, namely regular physical defense. What is your favorite kind of trainer? Can you tell me? I would like to be a Ruin Maniac. Yeah, because Psychic's not an option. I see. So Ruin Maniac is the kind of trainer you like. If that's the case, others may come to see you the same way. Oh. Oh no, no, for real, did someone... You know what, don't need to answer. But I'm sorry to hear that. I hope your school's cool about rescheduling your exams and everything. That's rough. Yeah, Mystic, Mavocado did, I believe. Which means we could technically explore them, if I figured out how to do all that.
What or who is this Team Galactic? They make wonderful claims of a dream energy source on one hand. Rumor has it they steal Pokemon from others by force. It's a mystery. They're mysterious. Isn't anyone investigating them?
Nah, or at least not anyone serious. Mavocado, I would say, don't pressure yourself to do it. Being honest with my own, feelings about, messing with stuff like that, and my own sort of personal caution in doing so, 70-30, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, Togepi, that'll do. Okay. So I feel like this team's in pretty good shape. I think what I'll do, I think I'll take Bidoof to Route 207, just north. And I'll train it there until it evolves. Yeah, I hope so too. It's bananas to think, how appealing school is, when it's no longer an option. Ah, I remember the one, Togepi. Ooh, right. I maybe shouldn't have thought much up. Don't love it. Don't love that I'm stuck into an attack now. Can you see on my face that I don't love it? Didn't love that. Made me nervous. Technically, I think the Machop didn't have a winning pattern unless I missed. But still, don't love it. Ah. Wait, can you not get Mischievous and Mismagius in Platinum? That certainly isn't the case. No. I've had a... Did I? I know I trained Mismagius in Pearl. Right. Oh my gosh, Doppler, that really stinks. You can't. Oh my gosh. Can you still get Murkrow? I'm definitely oversaving. I could cut back. So we've got the mines next as, you know, as the actual location where I need to go, and also where we can get wild Pokemon next. Oh, and there are probably items on the other side of this grass patch that I've just been completely ignoring because I'm just, you know, monolithically focused on the Pokemon themselves. Happens. Yeah, oh, I guess it would make sense if the version exclusive were absent, given that Platinum has so many additional Pokemon that you can catch. Gotcha. Or at least you can catch in the main game, I should say. Because you can catch a lot of... Excuse me. A lot of the Pokemon that are missing in, like, Diamond and Pearl during the main game in the post-game using, like, the Swarm and the Poke Radar, and whatever that whole thing was. I caught a Mareep that way, I remember that. Well, that's good enough for you. I'm glad you got at least something to which you can look forward. That is good to know. Ah, clever, clever. Yeah, we'll get an EV in this series. I don't know yet what I'm gonna try and evolve it into. I guess what it will depend upon is what our type needs are, because it'll be easy enough to do, you know, Glaceon, Leafeon, Espeon, and Umbreon. I don't remember how easy it is to get the stones in Platinum. If I went to Fuego Ironworks, I could probably get a Firestone. If I wanted a Flareon, if I really wanted a Flareon. Can you see in my eyes my feeling about a Flareon? Do I have an idea for the final? No, that's one of the things. This will keep evolving. Like, I'm probably going to use different sets of Pokemon for every gym battle. I'm going to use Kadabra pretty much until it dies, let's be honest. But, no, as far as the final team goes, like, I don't plan that far out with these things, because I know it's going to change. I have hopes, perhaps, and I know what, you know, a good final team might look like. We're gonna not fight another Machop. Oh wow! How nice Togepi. How did the Leafeon, Glaceon evolutions work in Gen 6 again? Was it something... I don't... It eludes me how it worked, and I would be happy to hear a re-explain. Because I know they put the stones in places in Gen 5. The Mossy and the Icy Stone. And so they still had the rocks in Gen 6, okay. Specific areas in Kalos. But Togepi was saying it was in Alpha Sapphire. Ooh. Yeah, not for that's a good way to lose 100 hours. Xenoblade's one. Do I have that on my shelves here? No, I actually... Xenoblade made the Traveling Squad. By the way, my video game... my other video game shelves... Oh, other side. Other way. Minhan, stop with your Phantom Hourglass puzzle mechanics. So my other shelves are here with more of my video games. This is actually where most of my DS and 3DS library lives. Oof. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, Togepi. So no wonder it immediately evolved into Leafeon. Well, it's nice to have a, you know, a pretty strong grass type that soon, though. Especially against Roxanne. Ooh. Ooh, it would be a risk to fight a Kricketot. Ooh. Rollout probably will not one-shot. I don't think so. Are Ponytails only here during the day, or are they just exceedingly rare? Huh. Yeah. I was gonna say something. Yeah, so Xenoblade, I played 20 hours of it. I was like getting into it, and then like it was like during the summer or something. Something happened that sort of took me off of it, and it's like, oh gosh, I either need to start over or I need to remember everything I did. As one, I'm sorry, Mother God. And Nick, I do believe that's correct, which is why Leafeon learns Leaf Blade. I'm not hunting for it. It's a good Pokemon for me to use while I'm grinding because it'll be worth more experience and it'll be weak to rollout. So really, I want to see the pretty horses so that I can kill them. Anyways, did a nice handoff in there. Need like 1 or 2 more. I think... Yeah, Pretty Little Horses. Pretty Little Horses is an Andrew Boyson Jr. Concert band piece in which the band is instructed to sing. Part of a triptych of, I think, American folk songs alongside Wayfaring Stranger and Scarborough Fair. Oh. So, Honey Bourbon. It's like... I don't know what the name for it. It's not the bio, but it's the thing below the about section. Can someone who knows where the link is pull it? Or can someone pull it from the Discord and post it in the chat? And Honey Bourbon, welcome on in, by the way. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them as well. What we're essentially doing is a modified Nuzlocke with extra challenges, facilitated by the channel point system. If that sounds interesting. Should I say about section? I should probably say about section. That would probably be more clear. Yeah, I'll fix it for the title for next time. This is the one time, like, I know for as long as I've done this, I have never had bots or nothing. I seriously considered getting a bot. And starting to use it just for the express purpose of having something where people could do, like, exclamation point rules, and it would show up. But then I was like, nah, I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Just so happens that the old-fashioned way is a little difficult today. Ah, I know how I can pull it easily. Hold on, give me just a second. There we go, that's the link. Okay, I gotta fight a Machopper too. It resists rollout, I think. Maybe if I just tackled it, that would be safer. Because tackle is 95% accurate. Yeah, that's way safe. Oh, well, that was a critical hit. But it's gonna 3-shot versus rollout 3-shotting, but it's more accurate. A little bit of math. Okay, I think I need 1 more. I'm trying to get Bidoof to level 15 so it'll evolve. And then what I'm probably going to do after that is I'm going to train Pikachu to level 14 so it'll evolve, and then I'll use Pikachu in the mines because it'll have a fighting type move. I am playing on a 3DS. It is a capture modded one, and therefore has, you know, some fancy thing that I can't, you know... Oh! Sorry. When you said Switch, I was like, I don't know of anyone playing Pokemon Platinum on Switch, but they might have Joe working the console or something. Set Battle! Set Battle because it's harder. And that should be listed in the rules. If I deleted that one, I apologize. Look. If you're not already sold on, you know, my general cadence level of intelligence and my common common mistakes in interpreting what people say. I don't know what to tell you. You get what you get with me. You get sometimes, what I like to think are incisive and, realistic points, put in an overly verbose manner because I can't be helped. I like a word. And then you also get stupid mistakes. Oh, fun Mafkata. Woo! I do love Beaverl's cry. It's quite cute, is it not? Mafkata, please send me the instructions for how to do that. Alright, I do want Water Gun. I absolutely want Water Gun, yes. I'll drop Growl. I don't like Growl. Defense Curl, to me, is better, because then it's not transient. It's, if your opponent switches, or if you knock out your opponent, you don't have to reset up again. Still not great, because it's only, a 1 buff instead of a 2. But it's something. Alright, there we go. 2 of my gym team is now ready. Alright, let's get Pikachu in here. Yelessa and Treestar. Oh, no, Bria, thank you for the host. Oh my gosh. Yelessa and Treestar are probably gonna stay sitting around 13. Yeah, I think it's just something with how I have things. This is not my normal setup. And so if you go to the first episode, that's what it's going to look like normally. I'm not where I normally stream. And so I've been told that a few times tonight. It's just a little, hopefully. It's hopefully not, so obtrusive to the experience, but it will be better when I'm back at home. There was something going wrong with how the my laptop was capturing the 3DS windows. And it made it, I had to sort of switch some things in the settings, and so I got it to where it looked fine on my screen, but if you're on like a desktop where it's blown up, like if I'm looking at it on mobile, it looks great. But if you're not looking at it on mobile or in the Streamlabs viewer, which is, about that big, I'll skip the Geodude. We can get better Pokemon. Yeah, if you're on something of higher resolution, it may get blown out a little. And that's also just going to be the case because the DS, it's not a high-resolution console. And so, unlike people who emulate, who can, who will have things that allow them to graphic scale their stuff up, I am still limited by what the hardware can do natively. All that said, though, I'm just happy it works. It's pretty kicking to be able to do this with a proper cartridge. Yeah. No, I appreciate that. Absolutely. I will never bemoan people for saying, oh, hey, something's a little funky with that, or your audio's a little off. Like, I appreciate the heck out of that. Because I don't always know. Like, I hear my own voice, and I hear the game audio, but I don't get a straight stream feed, because if I had to listen to myself twice instead of just the normal once, I think I'd literally go bananas. I don't know how y'all deal with it. I mean, I'm stuck with myself. Y'all choose this. I don't get it. Okay. One more? I think one more. Oh, he's cool. It's probably like 2 or 3. I'm gonna actually check. I'm gonna run away from this and then check. I want to know how close it was to a level on that one. Five. We'll shoot. Alright. Any one of the things that aren't Geodude, and I'm there. It's taunting me. It's teasing. I'm just gonna switch out. I'm gonna switch Bieber in. Throw a water gun at it. That'll fix it. We're gonna get invested in the beauty contests. Good question, Mopakata. I know I've been known to in the past, but that was in America's Next Top Model. Completely different circumstances. I may try one. We may do that on, like, a special episode. Yeah. Yeah, Nick, I fully expect... Thank you, Mopakata. I fully expect to get a Geodude in the mines, but I could be pleasantly surprised by an Onix. What? Pikachu is evolving! Oh, good, we're getting a Raichu. I could actually change its nickname. Mihan, are you still here? No? Okay. Wanted to check. Mach Punch, excellent. Priority and solid fighting type move. I know what the note was. What are you talking about? Pikachu looks great. It's an orange Pikachu, it's shiny. You know, I'm actually gonna keep Taunt over Leer. I don't want to deal with a setup Pokemon. I know that's not gonna be super common, but if any gym leader is like, I'm gonna start boosting my defense, I'm gonna be like, I don't think so. With those words and those hand motions, exactly entwined. All right. Well, Pikachu can now, you know, punch things in the mines. Oh, that's excellent, Mr. Consti. Glad we got one for you tonight. Well, of course, Togepi. How could you beat Machoke in a tough contest? I say flexing, you know, my spaghetti arms. I will say, I should have brought this V-neck back with me when I skedaddled out this place, because this kind of works. Mr. Kazi, can you describe what it might have been? When does Shinx evolve? I think Shinx might actually evolve at 15, Nick. Hold on. I have a book. I have a book on my shelves. Well, Mavocado, what can I say? We talked about Centralia tonight. Oh my gosh. You can't see this, but it's like, the book is in the bottom of like a full stack. It's just a minute. Okay. Whew. That took some work. That was enough arm exercise for the year. I've got the Pokedex and Heart Gold Soul Silver guidebook. So this, while it will not tell me anything about where to find items in Platinum, what it will tell me is when things evolve. Because my memory is fallible. Okay, should be close. I'm in the bugs, so yeah. There we go. 15, yeah, 15. I have that, I had that guide too, Nick. I just don't know where it is. I think it might be in a drawer in my bedroom back home. And between this episode and the next, I will try and find it. That and my Pokemon cards, because I need them for the finale. The finale of Pokemon trading card game, which again, I don't know when I'm going to do it, but it'll happen. Because I'm darn tootin' I'm going to end that series. It's a great game. Okay. It probably would have happened, like, this weekend, if not for the change to our the change to our listed schedule that was precipitated by the events preceding this evening. Okay. Also, I'm gonna bring the Christmas tree back with me, so I don't have to buy a new one. That's gonna go back on my shelves. I missed it. Oh, what? How did they mess it up? Not Pro yet. Radiant Dawn is the one for the Wii, right? I think I've had that on an Amazon wish list for some number of years. I see that, Mopagata. I see that. It's the contented grin and the knowing eyes. It knows a secret about you. Everyone's proud of mine. They're digging for coal under the sea as we speak. It's amazing how they do it. Under the sea? That dude's singing. I'm not going to try and read that. Ah. I see Upper yet. And so, was this before Fire Emblem implemented any modes where characters didn't die, and so they were picking hard mode? And it was, you know, characters, there was still permadeath, and it was more difficult? Oh, interesting, Nick. Before casual was a thing. Thank you.
Taking a tour of our coal mine?
Wonderful. That's excellent of you. It's always good to learn about new things and broaden your horizons. For education minor, yeah. Okay, there are gonna be like items strewn about. Yo, what you got?
No question. This is hard work. Working alongside Pokemon gives me a boost somehow. Here, take one of these.
Ooh, nice.
Being hale and hearty puts a smile on my face. That makes me happy.
Okay, there was an item over here. There were two items over here. Oh! When did New Mystery come out? Gosh, it's hard to think of like something being introduced that late that's still Japan exclusive. That siren had a very weird cadence. I hope my my mic noise suppression is actually doing a decent job at keeping those out, except when I'm talking.
This pile of dirty land is called a slag heap.
Also, my nickname in high school.
It's the waste from sorting coal.
Yeah, 20, that's definitely late. Was that DS or 3DS? DS. What did I say, Mofgata? Thank you, Mihan. I'll take that at face value. Wait, if I copied someone's joke, that's unintentional. Yeah, because 3DS came out in March 2011, if recollection serves. Well, I know it's not like an original form for a joke. Wait, does it mean something different in Europe, Mofgata? Have I seen your channel? No, I definitely haven't, Mihan. You think I ever watch anyone's channel trailers? I've never made one for myself. No, I have no interest in those. I think the whole idea of it's dumb. I should? Okay. I may have accidentally stolen a joke from Mihan. I apologize. Very else? Okay. Crap! Mmm. Nick, you're right. Well, not getting a Geodude from the mines. Whoops.
I found what I thought were some rocks. Then they started moving. Your Pokemon that just looked like rocks.
Everyone thinks it works. Everyone that works in the coal mine keeps their own Pokemon with them. Maybe challenge the battles. Well, you know, maybe Rotridu will be kind to us and he'll pick Oreburgh Mines. Whoops. I straight up wasn't thinking. I just completely. That's my fault. That's my fault. I'll take the loss on that one. I was just like, I'm just playing Pokemon. It's a great time. Ain't no one gotta worry about nothing in no mines. I don't believe that it does. Yeah, it's just Oreburgh Mine. And I still wouldn't call it's the same thing. I wouldn't separate Mount Coronet Peak from Mount Coronet.
I met these Machop on Route 207.
They've now become the most trusted partners.
Man, I got one of those too, but it's called Ponyta.
I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I snuck my Pokemon to work. I love the piano. I love the piano that plays when you encounter these trainers. Work a Mason. Oh, with the pose and where the pose. You know what? You can draw your own conclusions. It just looks a little like, draw your own conclusions. You're outgrown. You have heads and brains and eyes. I may be a little sleep deprived. I'm realizing, my, definitely a little loopy. Like a hair. A little less sharp. I did take a nap between work and stream, though. I thought that would help. It didn't do enough. I tried. I truly did try. Right. Pikachu, please keep punching things. Keep punching these rocks until they die. It's really nice that punching rocks is effective. That's one of those ones where it's like, you maybe wouldn't think so. And I'd be interested to know what the Pokemon Company's justification was for it. Because a lot of them make sense. Or especially if you watch the show. Like, one of the things that I loved about the first season of the actual Pokemon show, because that's what it's called, the Pokemon show. It's like an evening show. Look, Toki, look. Look. One of the things that I loved is that they explained how the type weaknesses sort of worked. Like the most acute example I can think of is in the Pokemon League when Ash has his Pikachu battling that Bellsprout. They show that because Bellsprout's roots sort of go into the ground, that's why grass resists electric. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. I get it. Is it a rock or is it a wad of dirt? I think it's properly a rock. I think it's Rock Man, like Mega Man, but in Japan. We just killed Mega Man. We are Dr. Wily. That's what's happened. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Kanzi. So it's like, if you haven't seen that, it's like, it may not make as much sense, but once you see that, it's like, oh yeah, I kind of get it. Oh, well, because I love that. Why Bug is super effective to Dark? Good question. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Bug needed more things to be super effective against, and and Dark needed more weaknesses. I think to some extent that happened a few times. But it's like, when you start thinking about the Bug, Dark, Psychic fighting that group as like a secondary version of like, you know, the Fire, Water, Electric. Oh, B! B, B, B! Thank you for the host. Oh, Nick, what is it supposed to be? I know another example of that. The move Sunny Day in the US. In Japan, it's Clear Skies, which is why the original animation for it in Gen 2 doesn't really have much sort of sun symbology. It's more like clouds parting. I'd be very interested to know. All right, good mixed attacker Pikachu. Yeah, I know Psychics one are based on fears. Those make sense. Ah, B, I'm sorry you were having ads, but welcome. How are you doing? All right, it's time to talk to Rourke. Okay, stand back and watch this. Using the hidden move Rock Smash, a boulder blocking your way. Well, boulders need to be smashed, so they're out of the way. How did Advance Wars help? Do tell. Not, well, I can guess. Sort of the proof that a tactical strategy game can succeed as in the US market. But if that's not the answer, do tell. And B, I'm doing tired. But otherwise good. I'm super happy. We are over an hour and a half in. I'm super happy the mobile stream setup is working. You can get a badge from the gym in town. You'd be able to do this too. Of course, you'd have to beat the gym leader first. That'd be me. Okay, bye, Rourke. Man, why is the first gym leader in this game like fully nepotism? Just saying. Bet you if his daddy weren't gym leader of the 6th gym, he would be like, the gym commission would have been like, nah. You can go ahead and run the mine, but you don't get to do both things. I could see Rourke's name being Paula. It's the red long hair. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought, not pro yet. Dark type should be called evil. Oh. I see why they changed it. But I kind of like evil type better. Yeah. Kind of mobile. Like on the road stream is probably the better way of saying it. Byron, I'm kind of going for Byron's 5 o'clock shadow right now, which is to say that I haven't shaved, and I probably would have shaved yesterday, except I had to drive. Could be the case. Oh. Inherently immune to prankster boosted priority moves. So that's Sableye's ability, or at least famously Sableye. Why would they be immune? I guess evil can't be pranked? Sure, neat. That is a mechanic that I would not have expected. I gotta say, I might do my hair like this every night for the rest of the month. I kind of love the effect it has. Oh, well, do tell about the nuance. Y'all, we got time chat about stuff. We are, however, heading towards the Rourke fight. I've got 3 Pokemon who are going to be level 16-ish. That I'm going to bring along. So it's, the mischievousness of one cancels the other. Never try to say mischievousness. It's too much. Too many sounds that are too similar back to back. Red leather, yellow leather. Ah. I see you, Togepi. Okay. I feel like this is a good set. I feel like, save for B-Barrel, this is a slightly fragile set of Pokemon. Pikachu and Radagast are both not very defensive, but they're strong. I like that. And hopefully, Radagast is my backup. Radagast is, I need someone who can sort of wallop Rampardos with a psychic attack yesterday. After something gets knocked out. My plan is to have B-Barrel be the leadoff and the only Pokemon I need. That is my plan. Now, that may not work. Yeah, if Rampardos... No. Cranidos. If Cranidos, had a speed boost of any kind, then yeah, I would be more sensitive to throwing Monferno as the pivot. More of an aesthetic type. Okay. Broody would have been very interesting. I mean, that one tracks, though. It does track. What can I say? If it's. Yeah, I knew that, not probably it. It's the Fire Emblem series Final Fantasy. Yeah, Togepi, that would be a challenge. That could end this series right then and there. You avoided the long way around. Let's see why you do that. For the levels, dude, for the levels. Come on. It's like they've never played Pokemon before. Imagine being a gym trainer and having never played Pokemon. It's like, do they even have a Nintendo DS? I mean, clearly, there are children with game systems in this world who are playing Pokemon. Like, in the Pokemon universe, Pokemon games exist. My question then, is it like Mortal Kombat? Like, in the Pokemon world, are Pokemon games like Mortal Kombat? Or Street Fighter? We did have Wii Sports, that's true. I do remember that, Mystic. Because that was Torchic's hidden ability in Gen 5. And Speed Boost Blaziken kind of shot it up the competitive ranks. Yeah, but we're talking about fighting dogs and cats, which I don't think there are that many games that are about that. At least not ones that are well received. Well, okay. A dog fighting other things. Okay, Okami, yeah. The Pokemon games in the Pokemon universe might be like Okami. That would be kind of impressive. On the completely other end of the spectrum, they could be like Bubsy. Fury swipes. Yeah, I'll take that over Scratch. I believe the expected value is better than Scratch. It takes 3 to eclipse Scratch's power, but, you know, more often than not, it should get 3, 4, or 5. This is about probably like a 2/3. 2/3 of the time, it'll do more damage than Scratch, and 1/3 of the time, it'll do close to as much damage as Scratch. That's not bad. Ooh, an Onyx. I'll fight it. I need to see what Pikachu can handle. I need to see exactly how strong this Mach Punch is. 2-shot in an Onyx? Okay. Rock Throw, how much? Ooh, if I resist the rock. Oh, I forgot that. That's brilliant. So then we're back to sort of the Street Fighter Mortal Kombat analogy, where it's, you know, fighting games are for people who don't want to do the fighting in real life. You know, sometimes, not parade, it's good the world works out the way you want it to. Don't happen nearly enough. But when it does, oh, and when it does correctly. Okay. So, lead off with B-Barrel. Got Water Gun, which should do 6x damage on any ground rock types, so any Geodudes that I fight. It's still double on Cranidos. Okay. Okay. I feel like I really don't want to have anything die, obviously. I feel like I've got a decent shot. But I feel like there's also still tension. Oh, not really in the past, however long. There have been many things where I thought, oh, the world certainly will now crater in on itself, and life as we know will cease to exist. It's just, how is this happening? How is this what life is? We keep going. Alright. I'm gonna talk to him from the side because I'm a madman. Welcome. This is the Oreburg Pokemon Gym. I'm Rourke, the gym leader. I'm but one trainer who decided to walk proudly with Rock-type Pokemon. Thank you for pointing out the fact that you are not the first, not the second, but the third first gym leader of the Rock-type. As the gym leader, I need to see your potential as a trainer. And I'll need to see the toughness of the Pokemon that battle with you. Alright, we start with the Geodude. Ooh, Quick Claw. Not that it was necessary. Geodude, you're mad slow. 6x damage from the Water Gun. Step to my level. I'm sorry. Sorry, not for yet. Okay, what's next? What's next? Onyx. Cool. Do the same thing. Maybe there wasn't as much tension as I thought. 6x is a lot. Alright, but against Cranidos, it's only 3. Mold Breaker. What does Mold Breaker even do? That's not one of the abilities that I've never really understood. Oh. Okay, well, Dipstick did not want to let Rourke attack at all, clearly. Okay. Well, that's over. What? That can't be. My buffed up Pokemon. We'll pull. That is what we call a sweep. Moves can be used regardless of abilities. So what would be an example of something that would allow to happen? Chocopi. I don't want people to I don't want that to be I don't want that to be something that people spend time on upraying.
This is embarrassing.
It should be for you, Rourke. What are you talking? You just lost 3-0, not getting a hit in.
Went and lost to a trainer who didn't have a single gym badge. Well, that's tough. You were strong and I was weak. That's all there is.
Now I'm seeing how that girl with the level 8 Psyduck beat this dude. Ground move on levitating Pokemon. Yes, good example. Thank you, Mihan.
According to Pokemon League rules, I have to give you your gym badge. Since you've beaten me, the leader. Here's your official Pokemon League Coal badge.
Man, this is one of the things I miss. Named badges. So much of the heart. So much of the heart is gone. Ooh, Stealth Rock. Ah. Also helpful, Togepi. Thank you. Yeah, so what I'm guessing, Nick, is that Mold Breaker would allow one-hit KO moves to take down a Pokemon with Sturdy.
Incidentally, a TM will teach its move to a Pokemon instantly, but a TM will break when you use it, so make certain that you want a Pokemon to learn that move.
Oh, cool. So, our nice squad has well, really just Derpstick. Bibarel just did everything, and now as its reward, as its permanent reward, we start loading HMs. First one, Rock Smash. We're gonna give it oh wait, can it learn Rock Climb? Let me check the book. I don't know, Ian. Well, I know Sturdy in its original conception was meant to explicitly prevent those from one-hit KOing. I don't know how they changed the mechanics of it, if that still is the case. Yes, it can learn Rock Climb. Oh, fabulous. I think I'll still give it Rock Smash, and then probably teach Rock Smash to something else later. But we're going to teach it Waterfall, we're going to teach it Rock... I'll teach Surf to a water type that I'm actually using. So yeah, Rock Smash, Rock Climb, Waterfall, and Strength, probably. Yes, yes, yes. And I have to shine that Infinity Stone. What do you think this one is? Space, power? Time? Definitely not time. All right. So, what do it doesn't matter. Get rid of Tackle. Okay, and I've got Return whenever I want to use it. You know, it might not be bad on a normal type, or maybe like an Evolution. If I get it like an Umbreon. I am doing this series largely at night. I may change the DS internal clock so that the series isn't entirely in-game night, because that wouldn't be super fun. You know, but thankfully the world is still pretty vibrant, even for night. I'll consider that. Okay, what I do want to get back out now, I want Elessa. And I want Triste. Yeah, that's a good-looking crew. And now I can start training Elessa, and hopefully we'll get another Evolve form today. Fun. Well, first I do want to do a little exploring in Orberg Gate. So maybe not so much there, but... Well, any Zubats I find. Any Zubats I find were good. Orberg City, done. Stamp the passport. Moving. Oh, badges. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. This is important, y'all. You hear that sound? This is the sound of victory. And the sound of, I have an actual stylist to do this. It's beautiful. Mine too, Mothercata. This game came out when I was in 4th grade. This was the first Pokemon release that I actively anticipated. I can, because you can do like a scale with them once you have them all. But that's correct, Togepi, yes. But we have to save a lot of data because I just shined one of my badges. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what makes the saves take so much data. Shiny badges. That's why they got rid of them.
Whoops, Thomas, you got the gym badge, huh? Eterna City's the next place that gives away gym badges, right? So yeah, I went to Route 207, but you couldn't go there without a bicycle. I made my team battle and toughen them up a bit, so it wasn't a waste. So, I'm going back to Jubilee City. Next up, the Eterna Gym Badge. 10 seconds before I dash. 9. Ah, who's got the time to count?
Keshi, hello. How are you doing this evening? Oh, Chocobi, I was gonna do that yesterday. Then it didn't. You feel weird? Oh no. Oh, just weird, not like sick weird. So Chocobi, I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna get it to be like approximately how it was. Obviously, I won't be able to, perfectly match the relationships or the monies that I got. Oh yeah. Yeah, I get it. Different camera, or different camera angle. It's a little lower than it normally would be. Yeah, I guess that's why people have been saying I've been, like, staring. Because I'm just, I'm looking sort of straight at it, and it's more at eye level instead of a little above. I think it makes me look cute or whatever. So, that's what matters. I can't accept compliments. Even if I'm fishing for them, I can't accept them. Togepi, I'm so glad that happened on camera. I'm so happy. Even though everything got erased at the end of Wednesday's stream, I am so happy it all happened. Because there's nothing more quintessentially Sims, and it was so good. Oh my. I know, like, I feel like usually people notice, like, at the same time as me on stuff like that, but, like, I definitely noticed before y'all. And it was great. Oh, right, there's, like, bike treads down here. I forgot how much of a mechanic they made this in this one. Mavakata, didn't you know, anytime someone hits 1,000 followers on twitch.tv, they have the opportunity to select a now mildly famous person who was super famous in like 2010. And so it's like Kesha, Dane Cook, that's it. So hopefully next year sometime. Do you see those bumps on the ground? Feels awesome taking those fast on a bicycle. Psyduck. Yeah, Twitch has really stepped up their game. You know, what can I say? It's a good opportunity. It's a good incentive for people. And it's nice that they put Kesha on retainer. I think she needed the work. Is that mean? I don't mean to be mean. Oh, Kesha, you don't have to imagine it. I'm sure one of my America's Next Top Model outfits approximates that. Yes. What's up, Keshi? What's up? I have about 1,000 ideas for next year's Halloween. I was just sad that I couldn't go out Halloween shopping this year. And yet I still managed to make 2 Halloween costumes out of what I had on hand. And Mr. Costa, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it immensely. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. We'll be doing more Pokemon Platinum next Monday, if you care to come back. I mean, all you have to do to be Kesha, 2010 Kesha, is slap some glitter on your face, big thick eyeshadow, and don't wash your hair for a week. I would say being drunk is optional, but it really isn't to be 2010 Kesha. So I probably can't do the costume justice. Yeah, 5 more glitters after, of course. Oh, right, I can't battle a Geodude with Elessa. Oh, yeah, that's right, not pro yet. Now, I only know the character that you made me draw. Deodorant? That one? That fella. Dorian, welcome on in. I'm trying to catch some. This is a challenge run. I'm not allowed to catch them all. I wish I could. Wait. It's gotta be Kess. That's like Kessa. There's too many S's. Or Kesha. Okay. The next Pokemon does get that nickname though, Keshi, thank you. Motherfucker, I'm sure I've done a Kesha episode title. Hey, and Mystic, welcome back. It's good that you love it, Keshi, because you've brought this into the world. Oh. Tell me, have you not obtained a Palpad? Is not a Palpad free to anyone visiting the Pokemon Center's basement? Anyway, there appears to be no one shady in this Jubilife city. I shall therefore take my investigation elsewhere. But my friend, I suggest you remain vigilant for shady grown-ups. Oh, Kishi, that is a delightful mental image. I know the exact woman you're talking about. Is that a thing the kids are still saying? I really had hoped that that calling things moods would be done by now. Have I played Pokemon Go? Yes, I have. Granted, I think the last time I played was 2018, so it's been a while. But yes, last time I played, Gen 3 was the newest Pokemon they had. Oh, right, this happens. Shoot, okay. Yeah, you know, Alessa will be fine. This is fine. Totally fine. I'll switch if I need to. Start to roll out Gen 6, solid. Yeah, they're getting close. Man, Pokemon Go is gonna have all the Pokemon before Sword and Shield do. Yellow, red, or blue. I think I was yellow. Which I think is unpopular. Normally I'd pick blue. But I remember not liking the blue team for some reason. And I never cared much for Moltres, unfortunately. Moltres looks too much like a bird. Does that make sense? You are, no kidding. Well, awesome. Hello, team in the house. I don't remember all that, Mystic. I'll take your word for it. No. Professor Rowan, you must comply. Never, that's a great feeling, isn't it?
Hand over all your research findings for free, naturally. Failure to comply will result in a painful time for your assistant.
Ah, Thomas. Well, how is the Pokemon progressing?
Ooh. Right. Mega Evolutions were a thing in Gen 6. Maybe it's time to give it a little more playing. That's good. No, Togepi, that's good. Oh my god, I remember that not pro yet. I played it early.
It's a Warburg's gym badge, I see. But hadn't I given you your first Pokemon only recently?
Like 8 hours ago or something? Or like a week ago? Or 4 days? Who can track?
Perhaps being a trainer is like second nature to you.
Oh, Professor Pokemon, must you be so difficult? We're speaking to you on business because this is work for us. What we're saying is we demand you comply with our demands.
Oh, I thought you were talking about how they've made it easier to capture different Pokemon in Go now. Versus originally where things were super region locked. Okay, yeah, that's a fair hit. That's a fair hit, Togepi.
Quiet, you lot. Why must you be such a nuisance? Let me list some lessons you still need to learn. Number 1. Don't loiter about for no good reason. Number 2. Don't interrupt others while they are attempting to converse. Number 3. If you don't get your way, don't raise your voice to be intimidating.
Oh, Dorian, thank you so much.
Number 4. Don't think you've grown strong just because you're in a group.
Now, their haircuts aren't quite that bad, Mystic. Let's be fair.
Number 5. What is with those outlandish outfits you have on?
Great rule. Great rule. I think Professor Rowan would make an excellent, style tycoon.
My goodness, you call yourselves adults. You kids, don't grow up to be like these sorry specimens.
You had to make this personal. You forced our hand into making a show of force. They repeat themselves a lot. I'm just noticing this. We'll make you regret insulting Team Galactic.
You kids, give these thugs a lesson in civility, please.
Thomas, let's battle together.
Ooh, galactic battle music. There we go. They do look a little like a dance troupe, don't they? I think they missed their calling. That's what I think happened. Now, do gotta watch out. It is a double battle. This could be particularly scary. Although I also did just intimidate both of them, which helps. I remember that. I remember that, not very good. Popular TikTok boy. Oh no! What are they doing here? I don't believe in that. Uh-oh. Stop. 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 Okay. Man, why you gotta be so mean to me? What did I ever do? I mean, I get that this is a battle or whatever, but also you ain't gotta be so rude. I'll keep going. I'm nervous, but it'll be fine. They'll probably attack. Attack Dawn! Her Pokemon don't die. Mine do. Attack her. There we go. That's a level up. This is a very bad one, but okay. Good job, Turtwig. Okay, I'll stick it out. Thank you. they listened. Yeah, it's not just, but here, I think I still have that on the hotbar. Yeah, if you're interested in the rules with which I'm playing, there it is. It kind of feels like a normal series because I plan very carefully. Now, Priya, none of that sounds good. Discharge? Yes, yes it does, Mystic.
You leave us no option. We will retreat for now. We shall do so because Team Galactic is benevolent to all.
And Toby, you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. See ya. Oh my heavens! Oh lord. Hello! Hello, Meow. How are you? Well, welcome. Oh my gosh. Lily, hello. Julia, hello. For those of you who are just coming in, hi. I'm Maximin. I speak English. And we are currently doing a challenge run of Pokemon Platinum. If you're at all interested in that, Neo is wonderful. For those who were here before, you should go check him out. And right now, in-game, I just got past the Oreburg Gym. I headed back to Jubilife, and I'm on my way to Eterna. And we'll have some new Pokemon yet to catch. If you're interested in the rules with which I'm playing, here they are. You can click that link. Mio, you are altogether too kind to send folks over. I appreciate it immensely. And I hope all of y'all are doing well. Mio, I am not in my normal setup tonight, so I don't know what you were playing, because I don't have the second screen where I can actually look and see. So let me know what you were up to, if you've not already departed. And I hope everyone else is doing excellently. Mandark! Yes, absolutely, Nick. That is so what they look like. Oh my gosh. Dexter's Lab brings it all back.
That lot. They called themselves Team Galactic. When Pokemon evolve, they seem to release some type of energy. However, I believe that it's a mystic power far beyond our control.
Of course, of course. Oh, Mia, sounds wonderful. Mario Kart for 5 hours. Those are the days. Well, thank you so much. It is always a darn delight to see you. And enjoy your well-deserved sleep.
But Team Galactic seems to be studying that power's potential. I want to know if it can be used as an energy for something.
Thomas, did you know? The professor studies evolution of Pokemon too. According to his research, 90% of all Pokemon are somehow tied to evolution. Well, maybe that's the reason those people tried to take the professor's research data by force. It's really unforgivable.
It's all over now, so you can relax. Still, thanks to you two, nothing came of that situation. I appreciate that.
I feel like Rowan could have just shouted at them and they would have, they would have eventually backed off. Like, maybe like 5 more rules. He had those 5 original rules, but like 5 more rules, we would have been sold. We would have been set. None yet, Dorian, save for one that I didn't catch because I was being dumb. But none that I have caught have currently gone to the great beyond, to the great My Pokemon Ranch in the sky. I really wish I had the Japanese version of My Pokemon Ranch, because it would be so perfect to literally put them out to pasture when it's time for any of them to be released. Yeah, that would be neat. True. It was a Geodude. I'm not super worried about it.
Got me thinking, why don't you collect all the gym badges of Sinnoh? Doing so, you'll be sure to encounter lots of Pokémon. That, of course, means your Pokédex pages will continuously fill up. In other words, will be of great help to my research. That said, I've given your first Pokémon and Pokédexes yours to keep. You're free to do with them as you wish. Take care now.
Oh, that was very good. Nicely done. Truly excellent. Oh, I beg your pardon. I'm from Jubilife TV. I'd like you to have something for letting me see that smashing battle. Oh, right. This is where you get that. Yeah, I'm not doing any fashion. Yeah, Rock is way better in Gen 4 versus the previous ones. Stealth Rock's a thing, better range of Rock moves. Ancient Power is much more useful. True, Motherfucker. Find a whole spectrum of chic accessories and tasteful backdrops. Dress up your Pokemon and watch their appeal grow. And right now, the TV station is offering its facilities so visitors can dress up their Pokemon. There are also prize giveaways too. Please do visit our TV station. Nah, I'm good. You think you remember the rules being exactly what you think they were? No, Priya, that is a very long way of not actually giving me any information. I love it. Yes. Oh, I didn't know that it enhanced defense and special defense. Huh. That is a buff. Gosh, that means Powdon is real good. Oh, that explains Bertha's strategy. I get it now. I learned something today. Yeah, but Bertha has plenty of rock types, too. Like that Rhyperior. Ah. Now, Priya, that is nice. Now, I'm guessing an added difficulty rule would be to turn that off, as well as turning off the... Wait, is the EXP share even still a thing, or is just experience just distributed, like, no matter what now? I forget whether that's a thing or not. Okay, Route 204. We don't have a Pokemon from here yet, and there's a chance. There's a chance we could get a Badoo. So, fingers crossed. Here's hoping. Like, here's super hoping. Yeah. That I don't care for, but I can't win that battle. So again, I've got 3 shots if they're repeats. Okay, so 1 shot down. We got 2 after this. I'm still gonna fight this Shanks because I want the experience. Is there any way you can truncate it, Mumfgada? Yeah, I liked it for Let's Go because Let's Go you couldn't, grind in the same way. It was a completely different mechanic. I didn't know that Oprah had been hired by the Pokemon Company. I feel like that's a step down for her. And what joke is that, Mavagata? If that's referencing like a celebrity or someone in pop culture, the reference is unfortunately lost on me. I don't know if it's unfortunate. Sometimes these things aren't. Ooh. Bidoof we already have, so that's 2. The 3rd one is still free, and then the last one, whatever it is, I gotta catch it. Unless we get something new in the intervening time. Ah, I see Mavagata. Okay, I'm not familiar with her work then. But I'm guessing if you bring her up, you like her. So that's neat. Okay. I think I've got 10 or 15% chance at Badoo. Already have a Starly, so the next Pokemon is it for sure. I really want a Badoo. Well, the next Pokemon's nickname is Kesha. But Kesha. So we don't even have to think of a nickname. Rats. I'm not gonna catch another bird. I already have a bird. Well, no Badoo here then. I'm sorry, y'all. No, Badoo can appear at any time of day. I checked this. I checked this one because I really wanted one. Badoo are more common during the day, but they still appear at night. We just didn't get lucky. And this is why I have the dupes clause set the way I do. It's because this way I can't just keep going until I find a Badoo. I have to get... There has to be some amount of luck. And if there isn't, well, things to be me. Alright, alright. Yelessa... Yeah, Alessa's about to evolve, and then we'll train Triest. Again, I think this music is fantastic. Oh, a weak-looking trainer. Do you want to have a go? Does she know who she's messing with? Someone needs to tell her that I just want a gym badge. That I have a Shinx that's twice as strong as hers. I think it's great, not pretty. I think it's, you know... I think it's a nice reflection of, like, you know, actual biology. And I love that. What nature does Alessa have? I don't remember, but we can check. I don't think we ever checked Radagast's nature. And so y'all can tell me if I got a good one. There we go. That's Luxio. Lady Luxio. What? Alessa is evolving. There she is. Alright, tell me, can y'all hear my radiator? I apologize if you can, I could put a towel over it. I feel like Luxio's trying too hard. I can see it. A little, if it's only a little, that's good. It's on and off, and it should be off for a while now. Which is good, because it was cold in here this afternoon. I need a little heat. Okay, so Triest is the only one. When does Triest evolve? Probably 16 or 18. 14! Oh my gosh, it's... Everyone's evolving today. Okay. Cool. Rudowski, welcome on in. How are you doing? I hope well. Want to bet the next Pokemon I see is going to be a Badoo. Also, this kid's just got Magikarps. Free money, free experience. Oh, Magikarp, singular. What's this kid even doing? What's poppin'? Man. Not Badoo's out the grass, tell you what. Also, my sleep schedule, that's what's poppin'. Insofar as it's exploded like a balloon, pinpricked. But I'm good, I'm well. Oh, yes, Mystics, thank you for the reminder. We will check after this. Alright. So, yeah, Ilessa, her nature is docile, which I think is a neutral one. And then Radagast, his nature is jolly. Can someone tell me what jolly means? Yeah, no, not great. I've got, jolly up. So this is a bad Kadabra. But a bad Kadabra is still good. Nah, even Zen Headbutt. Huh? I love Sloth. Well, it's not new. It's this. I've had this background before. There are clips. You can see it. It exists. I've been here before, and I won't stay here for more than a day. But hello, how are you doing, Sloth? Thank you for the host. Yeah, even with boosted attack, Zen Headbutt still will not do better than Psybeam or Psychic on Kadabra. Kadabra's always going to be a special attacker. It's just... Yeah. Well, wait, what does Jolly take down? Because if it doesn't take down special attack, it's not that bad. Yeah, so I know it's late, but I appreciate you popping in. May I please trouble you for a battle? You may. Alright, Badu. See, this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see one of these, so that I could capture it, and so that I could become friends with it, and so that I could have a Roselia and a Roserade. Oh wait, it's speed boosting, not special attack? Or, not physical attack? Yeah, Jolly. Because that makes more sense. Because my Kadabra has super good speed. Oh, Northusky, thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I appreciate your popping by. How close is Trees to that level? 120? I can do that. Let's get that done. Then I'll go heal up at the Pokemon Center. Then we'll go through the cave. Probably still be training Trees. In the cave, we can catch a Psyduck. With luck. Oh, Mystic, don't worry about it. Thank you, Nocria. Okay, so essentially we trade a little bit of the cannon in Glass Cannon for a little more of the... it makes it a different kind of Glass Cannon. It's a little more like an Electrode. But still, it's still a Kadabra, and if I evolve it, it's still an Alakazam. Like, it's not gonna be that bad. Yeah, it'll sweep against things that it might not normally outspeed, which is handy. And again, its special attack is so boosted that it don't matter. Ah. Fun, Mihan. Shadow Sneak is such a fun move. I hope we get a Dusclops. Oh, and I could evolve it into Dusknoir. I could actually use a Dusknoir for once. I've never used Dusknoir before. What would be a good nature? For Kadabra, something that boosts special attack and drops probably defense, because he won't use defense. What other natures? So, Shinx was docile. Whatever Starly's is bad. I think it drops physical attack, whatever it is. I think Chipjar is a neutral one. Ooh. I see you, Mihan. I see that one. Randomized Redo is much scarier now that I've become attached to some of these Pokemon. Thank you for still contributing to Extra Life, though. Okay. Okay, I hear you, Mihan, I hear you. Loud and clear. We're moving it along. Into the Ravage Path. I'm still going to explore, but I'm not going to grind. You know, whatever I find, whatever I find. So, that Pokeball. What's she gonna be? Okay, so that's one. Again, I get 3 dupes, and then whatever the 4th thing is. I'm not catching a second Zubat, I'll tell you that right now. But if we can find a Psyduck, I'm gonna take the Psyduck. I mean, there are permutations of the, you know, using those redemptions that can be quite mean. What? Beast is evolving. I would really, really loathe if Luxio or Kadabra got rerolled. Yeah. We're kind of rocking the same thing. It's kind of a reverse Pompadour. It's like it's a Minish Cap. Rock Tomb. Fun. Could be super handy for none of my Pokemon, because I didn't catch the Geodude. Okay, come on. Come on. Give me a Psyduck. I mean, it's here. I'm gonna fight it. Okay, but that's 2. I get 1 more, and then 4th one is it. It would be really, really sad to have whiffed on 2 potential encounters today. 3, because of Geodude. Ooh. Yeah, that would really limit my my backups. I've got good front ups. Oh, okay. I know Psyduck's Psyduck's a decent chance. It's either 30 or 40, something like that. And I don't have the spreadsheet on this computer, so I'm gonna have to go back and do all the entering of the things that I caught or missed manually there. Okay. I wonder if standing by the water would actually... I mean, in real life, it probably would make the Psyducks more common, but it won't here. Come on, come on, come on. Psyduck, come on. Psyduck, 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 Psyduck. Or anything? Psyduck? Hello? That was... When you're looking for a wild Pokemon, they'll never oh. Well... Okay. So... On to Floroma Town! Because nothing worked. However, for the next gym, I think, Treast and, the monkey, Pikachu, they're currently my front runners. Hi there. He's raising different kinds of Pokemon. You only have the same type of Pokemon. You'll have a hard time against, types it's weak to. And I think... Ooh. Is it Friday morning or Friday night? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? A certain something in Valley Woodworks? What kind of person are you? To be drawn here by the scent of the flowers? Is this an aroma girl? It is. Or an aroma lady. There are aroma ladies in this gen, instead of aroma girls in Gen 3. Oh, the little switcheroo is switch to a different Pokemon at the next possible opportunity. Okay. I will do that, which is now. So I'll do it now. I will switch to Pikachu. Because this one I get to choose. I think Treast is actually my lowest level Pokemon currently on the team. So it's not presently in much danger. After beating Mars at Windworks. Okay, so I've gotta do that. We could probably do that today. I think so. All day Friday. Yeah, I can make that happen. I need to remember how strong Mars is, but... Go right on ahead, Mystic. I've got a solid crew at my back. I feel like I could take Mars. Man, I'm genuinely surprised that you're the first person to use Move It Along. Because that really should have been moved along last time. Oh, that's right. Does Mars have a Perugly? And, two before Rampage? Hello! Welcome on in. How are you doing this evening? Okay. Yeah. Perugly is scary. I have a thought. I may have a way of getting through Mars's team. I'm glad to hear that you're doing fine. That's excellent. Yep, pure normal. Which means I have some options. You know, I've got 2 Pokemon with fighting type moves, which is always helpful. But actually not what I was thinking of. Ah. Well, you know, if you come to sort of relax and whine, let your head clear a bit, I'm happy to provide that space. If you're wanting someone to help you with rhyme scheme, I'm maybe not your guy. We can one-shot this trainer, can't we, Liz? We're the strongest in our class. Oh. Electro Squirrels. By the way, since Drifloon is technically a static encounter, I think the way the rules are written, I'm allowed to catch a second in Valley Windworks. Especially if it's not in English. If it's French, I might be able to do a little, but that's as far as you'll get me. Alright, the Electro Rats. I'll still fight with Triste, because Pachirisu I don't feel like learns many electric moves. It may know Spark. I probably should have focused my attacks on one of them. I didn't. Yeah, they're just using Quick Attack. If they had Spark, they'd probably be using Spark on Triste right now. Are they more defensive than I remembered? They are not taking as much damage as I feel like they should be. Oh, but you do speak a little French. That's fun. Or know a little French. May not be spoken. Okay, take care of that one, and go ahead there. The Daring Duduo. No, they have the Pachirisus, not Duduos. Or do you mean... You meant my Pokemon. With Triste's Reverse Pompadour and Ilessa's... all of that. Okay, you could stop using Quick Attack at any time. Like, please. Oh, I didn't mean to... Actually, Wing Attack is going to do more damage, because even though Pachirisu resists, same type attack bonus... No, because it gets same type attack bonus on Quick Attack. Never mind. Ignore me. Quick Attack is still a better move. And so... Rampage, if you don't mind my calling you that. Do you like picking up new and different languages? Is it like... Is it a hobby for you? Bullet Seed. Well, that would be nice if I had a Badoo. Now, Priya, that sounds like it makes sense. I mean, hey, that's all right. I mean, I know little fragments of, you know, German, maybe I think I picked up a hair of Danish when I was in Denmark. Spanish bits and pieces. Small amounts of Japanese and Chinese. A good amount of French. I properly studied that one in school. Somali, I know a bit of Somali too. I did take a course in Somali. Now we're in Floroma. Is Staraptors particularly pointed, Josh? Okay. So is like the very next thing Mars? Or do I have to do something here in Floroma first? I have to do something here in Floroma first. Tibetan. Fascinating, Mystic. All right. Well, let's peruse, shall we? But cooler now with sunglasses. Now, Priya, are you sure these aren't Sonic characters? Do you know about quesadilla flowers? They're given as bouquets to express feelings of gratitude. It's an enduring tradition around these parts. Welcome to Floroma Town. Town of flowers, flowers, and more flowers. You should plant some flowers on your own, too. Yay for flowers. I wanted to get some flowers from Floroma Meadow. Some Team Galactic guys in snazzy outfits came along. Those Galactic guys went to the meadow past these flowers here. That's what I thought. Oh, right, berries. Yeah, I would love the Norn berry. Soft and earthy state. Not loamy? They're not loamy? Oh, this is tragic. The berries you pick can be used as food for Pokémon. You can also trade them in at the florists. They'll exchange berries for accessories to dress up your Pokémon. I love how they give you the option of going through like a path to not step on the flowers. That's quite thoughtful, even though everyone, or most folks, will probably just step on the flowers. A single berry will grow into a plant that makes several berries. By planting one, there will be more and more berries in the world. I hope you'll help us spread more berries everywhere. Ah. Is she a daily berry lady? Probably. Trainer, please water berries using the spray duct watering can. Important. Oh, I can't. I have to... Hello! I did not want to do that, thank you. I don't want accessories. I'm good. I'm already decked out. I've decked the halls, clearly. And what's y'all's deal? Herbiton was a barren, desolate hill long ago, avoided even by Pokemon. People started planting flowers on it because it was such a sad place. Ah. Gotcha. Alright, bitch, that's super cool. I will admit, when I was in the Netherlands, Dutch I had trouble with. Because it's Germanic, but, or at least it's somewhat Germanic, but it doesn't read close enough to English like German does, where I could pick it up easily. It wasn't the language I had the most trouble. I had the most trouble in the Czech Republic. You know, it was purely just context at that point, rather than trying to understand what the words were. Then the whole hill burst into bloom. Do you think it's cute how Pokemon pluck berries? If I say yes, will you give me the move pluck? Yes, you agreed. Here's the gem for the move pluck. I mean, I kind of like... I had a feeling that that was what was going to happen. But that's nice. That is a handy flying type move to teach to your birds in advance of a certain upcoming gym. No spoilers. All right, what's y'all's deal? Who you fools? What Pokemon should I be training right now? Shoot. Problem is, I've got, you know, probably 3 Pokemon that I feel are kind of fragile on my team right now. I kind of want to just train Barrel for a bit.
Aren't we Team Galactic? And we're assigned here? Sitting around among flowers? This doesn't seem all that cool.
Hey now, don't complain. This is a pretty decent assignment. Bug and grass type Pokemon so creep me out. I don't like being here either. Okay, so I can't do this. Whatever they got going on, can't deal with it. Cannot bother them. So we move on. Yeah, Radagast was submitted. Who was it? I think it was Nick, Torcus Estrado. It's a Lord of the Rings reference, and it is an excellent name.
Yes.
I remembered. Good. We're gonna get, I think, a real multifaceted set of names.
Pub Trainer, please, I want to see my papa. My papa and I live at the Valley Windworks. And then a whole bunch of people dressed like spacemen came. They kicked me out and they're making my papa do something. Please, Trainer, I miss my papa.
Okay, and so I'm guessing Valley Windworks is locked. Or blocked. Alright.
Don't you dare go into the Valley Windworks. Good order to keep everyone out if they're not part of Team Galactic. Give me a look that makes me think you're gonna try to get in. Okay, you'll have to battle me for it.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm feeling nervous a bit. Interesting, not pro yet. Okay, I feel like the barrel has sufficient defense where I could make some things happen. Still, Perugly is worrisome.
Yeah, like I'm really supposed to win with a Pokemon like this. Isn't that just great? Getting owned by some kid. You can't do a thing if I lock myself in with my Works key. That's right, the other Works key's not here. My cohorts in a Flower Patch had the only other one. In that sense, I'm no longer the loser.
Ka-chunk!
Well, Hypnosis, I feel, is a pain in every generation. Is there a particular reason why it would be more acutely troublesome in this generation? Aside from more Pokemon with sleep-based ailments like Darkrai. Well, Mihan, I think there are times where, you know, fighting to a stalemate and then running off is really the best way to win. No, you're talking about him like he's a Smash Brothers character. Not that I don't enjoy the idea. Okay. There's an old man here. I may have to double battle them, in which case LS is probably good backup. Actually, I think I want Pikachu.
Enough arguing. Hand over that sweet honey.
Do as we say. Team Galactic will have that honey. Man, I've been trained, or perhaps conditioned by Breath of the Wild to not step on the flowers. I see, Mystic. Interesting. I must have it to attract Pokemon in great numbers.
Hey, this kid's a witness. What do we do?
I don't need that brat running off to get help. Solution's simple. Ensure the brat stays quiet. Okay, nah, it's one at a time. That's cool. Okay. Stunky, dark poison. Weak to none of this, so water gun. Think I should two-shot, maybe three? Ooh, that's maybe more than three. It's gonna be close on three. Okay, good. Good job, good job. So it would have been three. Or close, anyway. Might have been damage range, but I'll take it. Good, good, good.
This is why I'm gonna be stuck as a grunt forever. This is so lame. They're gonna dock my pay.
I'm up next. Battling you right after my cohort weaken use gives me the edge. Yeah, say that, Nick. I'm probably gonna die to one of those today. But I really wanted your flute. It's just a question of who to sacrifice. Does this guy have two Pokemon? Hold on. Yes. I'm gonna roll out. Because roll out will at least be... Oh, it is super effective against Zubat. Cool. Okay, solid start. Good. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Gotta keep those rocks rolling. Gotta keep it rog and rolla. I know, next gen, but... I want a promotion so I can get some tougher Pokemon. I presume he said tougher. I missed the word.
His brat's tough. Like, really, really tough. Tougher than I can put into words. And I know a lot of words. Done for here. Let's get back to the Valley Windworks.
Oh, what's this thing? I seem to have forgotten it. Is that one of the only times that an NPC picks up an item? It's a works key. Must be for the Valley Windworks. It's of no use to me. You may as well have it. Okay. Thank you. You surely saved me. These goons were trying to rob me of my sweet, sweet honey. They were weird, though. You saw how they were dressed. What they were saying didn't make a whole lot of sense, either. Oh, I need to thank you. Stop saying sweet, sweet honey. I'm serious. Like, it's just honey. Go on, take the whole lot. It's just honey. Like, dude, like, if you keep saying it like that, it makes me, It's not that honey on sweet smelling tree. It might attract Pokemon. So, this is, you can get a wild Pokemon. Yes, and now we can include tree encounters. And so we can get one here, which is an area that is, there's no other way to get a wild Pokemon here. And I could do one at the Valley Windworks if I wanted. I won't, because I got other plans for the Valley Windworks, but I could. Also, now that I've definitely progressed the story enough to move it along, I'm gonna just train Beedrill a little more, just a little bit more, just like a little bit more, just like a hair, just like some, just like a bit. Just like an amount, like, you know, a certain amount. Why Cricketot? I could really die if I use... You know, I'm just gonna... Just gotta use the space where the encounter's already eaten. Where were you before? Where were you? I seriously got rid of its one normal type move. I'm very dumb. Sometimes. Oh, can you please fight the little plant? The worst. Poison Point, I swear in Gen 4, Poison Point, it affects 100% of the time. Like, it is perfect. Okay, that'll get rid of it. And then I gotta run to the Pokemon Center. I should make sure I have a few antidotes on me. That seems useful. So, Mihan, are you saying, like, Cherubi would have evolved into Roselia and Badu into Cherim? I could see Badu into Cherim. Cherubi into Roselia doesn't make as much sense to me. Okay. I don't want to actually switch any Pokemon. Oh. Oh, I see. That's where you were going with that. I'll be honest, I did not know Cherubi was Pokemon number 420. But you learn something new each and every day. That you're on this crazy blue marble called Mars. Alright, Pikachu. I want you to get a little buff. Or a lot buff, please. I worry about a Monferno. Monferno doesn't have, like, any defense. Well, it's one of the funny numbers, Nick. For some reason. I don't know that I personally find them all that funny. I think there are better jokes. I think there are, you know, maybe 2 or 3 better jokes at least. Miha, normally I would say, cool, that sounds great, but also I'm not about encouraging that sort of behavior, that sort of shenanigans. $230. What Pokemon is that? It's going to be close to the legendaries in Gen 2, but it's not quite there. What Pokedex number is Houndoom? Well, the other thing that you have to worry about with Purugly is same type attack bonus boosted Fury Swipes on an evolved Pokemon this early in the game. Like, that will damage the heck out of you. Oh, it's just the time of your dentist appointment. Well, okay. Best of luck. 229 is... Houndoom. Amazing, it was that close. I need to schedule a dentist appointment. I should probably, you know, they should probably know that I have fewer teeth than last time I saw them. They'd be so proud of me. Alright. At least burning everything is working. This is good. We're making progress. We're making headway. This is important. And because I don't have to worry about anyone going to sleep around me, I can run late tonight. I mean, yeah, I've got neighbors, but the walls are hopefully thick enough to the point that they wouldn't care. Also, when I was here in October, I fully built a chair during these hours, and that was not quiet. Not at all. So really, we're doing great. Me just talking? Yeah, that's perfectly acceptable. Especially given that I'm in the part of my apartment that should be the furthest from their, like, being able to hear me super badly. Alright, I'll punch this in the face. Good job, Inferno. Good job, Pikachu. Pikachu's the best fighting fire-type Pokemon. Honestly, it's surprising that with all those costumes that they gave to Pikachu in Gen 7, one of them wasn't a firefighting type because Pokemon, it's unoriginal. They know what they're about. And firefighting types is one of the things that they're about. Man, what if, like, in a gen down the road, they introduce, like, for some Pokemon, a third type? Or the ability to switch a type. So say for, like, Incineroar. It's like Fire Dark, right? And so it became Fire Dark Fighting. Or, you could switch the subtype between Dark and Fighting. I kind of wonder what Pokemon would get a third, because it seems like a lot of them are really nicely built, but there are some where I feel like there's a justifiable case for another subtype. You know, like, well, even, I know Octillery is mono water, but I feel like Octillery could be water fire if they ever would do that. And then you could throw something else on there. I don't know that Pokemon, man. Is that from Gen 7 or 8? I know we have enough for fighting types, but I'm 6? It's from 6? Oh gosh. Is that the one that's like a ring? And like it's... Is that what I'm thinking of? Okay, then I have a mental image of the one. Yeah, Masquerain. Masquerain, if it got its water type back, that would be really nice. Heatran, but dumber. Perfect. Excellent description. Yeah, Masquerain is a great example of a Pokemon that could very much benefit from that sort of thing. I'm trying to think of dual-type Pokemon that could conceivably have a nice third type. Masquerain's good. Incineroar, I think, is good. Maybe Empoleon. Empoleon, you could, like, swap Steel for Flying. I think that could be cool. Flygon. Dragon Ground, but what will you sub in for, I'm guessing... Well, which is it more? Flygon, I feel like, is very well balanced in which of its types is sort of dominant to its trait. Like, when you compare, like, Flygon... Well, actually, Garchomp does it really well, too. I feel like they both... Bug type. Oh, interesting. I could see it, though. It is the buggiest of the dragons that I can think of. Ah, Jolt's welcome on in. Thank you. It's a really... You know, it's a shiny one. It's orange. And we got one of those costumes, so it's a firefighting type. Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh, I like that. Vibrava is a dragonfly. I love that, yeah. Vibrava is underrated as a Pokemon, I feel. Vibrava is really cool. Hard to use, but has such a nice design. And a great name. So many V's in it, you know? Vibrava. It's like you're saluting an Italian opera. Vibrava. Right. So, here's my thought. Here's my strategy. Here's my plan. My plan is not to lead with Monferno. My plan is to make Monferno a valid pivot for Mars. What I hope to do, really hope to do, is have the barrel sweep. Oh, well, not for you. Not a problem. Did you give it to him in some peanut butter? That's what we do with our dogs' meds. It's funny, our old dog, the dog we had before this one, only took medicine really at the end of her life, yet the one that we have now, she's, you know, I think she has 2 different medications that she takes all the time. She's an anxious little thing. She's adorable, but she works herself into a lather over stuff. We're allowed to discuss strategy. I have no opposition to it. Why not? My goal is to, or not my goal, but my plan is to roll outer. And then if I miss on a rollout, pivot. Get it done with ham. Huh. You know, I wouldn't have thought of that. But hey, I mean, if it works, it works. Yeah, that's not surprising. I mean, I remember we gave our old dog, like, sometimes bits of leftover steak, or like the bone that was cut out. Definitely, of course, we didn't like let her chew on it until the point that it like broke, and would have like hurt her. And oh my gosh, whenever they got like actual meat, all about it, all about it. Ooh, right. Right. Yeah, throwing an Intimidate on, because then that would dampen Perugly's attack capability, unless it gets a critical, but still, it dampens the normal attack capability. And I feel like Ilessa's pretty safe to switch out of. I did give Dirtstick Rock Smash, yes, which I could use to try and lower its defense. But Mars has another Pokemon before Perugly, if I remember correctly. Maybe a Zubat? Or maybe a Bronzor. I'm not looking it up. Mars is not one of the opponents that I need to number match. So, I'm gonna... I still do think Bibarel is my lead. And depending on the number of Pokemon Mars has, the rollout strategy may work. And I think a good pivot, yes, is to switch in Ilessa. And then switch in Pikachu. Because Ilessa will dampen its attack capability and likely won't go down in 1. Oh. Now for you, stubborn dogs are sometimes quite cute. Sometimes very annoying, but sometimes quite cute. Alright. I think think 19 is enough. Yes, forget a move. We'll take Flame Wheel. Man, Flame Wheel I thought was such a cool move in Gen 2. Man, I thought it was awesome. It still is awesome. I was just like, whenever Quilava learned it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this all the time now. Okay. Whew. A little bit of nerves. A little bit of nerves. But I'm prepared. I'm ready. I think. I've got a good set of backups on me. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and throw Alessa up front for any grunts. Because I'm pretty sure it's not just walk straight in Mars. I really hope. Also, I'm going to pick up some Pokeballs and maybe a Repel. Oh, and some antidotes. Got a bit of money now. Oh, and I forgot, Monferno's a zombie. So that's always fun. Yeah, I'm gonna get, like, 2. Oh, I already have one. Never mind. I'm good. I'm gonna grab... Yeah, I'm gonna grab 5 antidotes. Because I am about to head to the woods. I don't want to be up in the woods without an antidote at my back. I don't want to be down on my mind. I could build a still to slow down the time, but, you know, that's a little too much Bon Iver for one night. Great song, by the way. Okay. Her chunk! And we're in.
What? No way! You have the key? Locking the door is meaningless. I am the loser in this after all.
How kind will the war god be? Oh, I wish I could be playing Mars by Gustav Holst right now. Also great. The Planet Suite as a whole is fantastic. And Venus and Neptune underrated in it. Napriya, I think it's just like one of those old-fashioned, like, super heavy deadbolts. So it'll make a nice chunk sound. It's no time for self-pity. I gotta alert the commander.
Boy, this is no fun and games. This is proper work, I tell you. Oi!
Man, y'all got me all kinds of nervous. I mean, I feel like there are a lot of stumbling blocks in a Platinum Nuzlocke. I mean, because just after this, there's Roserade. Roserade is scary. And then you're kind of good for a little while. I feel like Fantina's not that scary. Maylene's not that scary. Wake's not that scary. Byron, depending on what Pokemon you have left, can be scary. Yeah, I've done it before though, Nick. It's one of the reasons I felt comfortable going about this. Alright, there's the lady.
Collecting electricity from the Valley Windworks. That's our mission.
All this just to get a Drifloon. I could have bought myself extra grinding time, but I want the Drifloon. And it's Friday today. Dag nabbit. Oh! So rude. Oh, I'm not saying it ain't. For sure, I'm not saying it ain't. I'm just saying I do have a little experience here. But that doesn't mean, I mean, I was more patient in that than I'm allowing myself to be here. And I also looked up more. I'm not giving myself so much help. Y'all can obviously, you know, give me tips, tricks, and talk through things with me, which I appreciate. But it's not like I'm gonna, you know, look up Mars's team and be like, okay, this is how I'm gonna. Because then that's less fun. Here, let me go heal. It's the Prima strategy guide. Man, the Prima strategy guides I feel like really fell off after a certain point, and it may have been around Gen 4. I had a Diamond and Pearl strategy guide, though, that I read to tatters. You know, I feel like I read it cover to cover before I started playing the game, because my DS had to get fixed right when Diamond and Pearl came out. It was the, like, hardest week of waiting of my young life. That's like a week? Oh yeah, I can handle that. Call me back when it's 2 months of waiting, then we'll talk. Alright. And I do have the series essentially set up such that in the event that I have a team wipe, which I don't think will happen here. I think I may lose a Pokemon, but I don't think I'll have a team wipe. In the event that I have a team wipe, that's not game over. I still have whatever Pokemon I have in reserve to train up and try again with. Because it is kind of important to me that this is a series, and not just 3 episodes and oops. I really don't want 3 episodes and oops. I'm one of Team Galactic's 3 commanders. No, wait. That's one of 4 commanders. My name is Mars. We've been trying to create a new world that's better than this one. But people have shown little understanding about what we do. You don't understand either, do you? It's a little saddening. So, let's have a battle to decide what we should do next. If I win, you leave. If you win, we, Team Galactic, will leave. And how much is it not pro yet? Okay, so she's got 2. What's her starter? Zubat. Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna have 1, maybe 2 charges on a rollout before it gets to Perugly. And hopefully we won't have some status effect put on us by the Zubat. Man, $15 shipping? Man, it does not make sense to buy more in the shipping. What do you think you've done to my Pokemon? You're doing. That's what she said. Okay, Zubat's down, and I'm on 2 rollout. This Bibarel could end up being like my best Pokemon. Alright, 17-17. Oh, it has Fake Out! Oh, this is bad. Okay. Ilessa. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I know it can only use Fake Out once. I know it's only the first turn it switches in, but it's an automatic and guaranteed flinch. Okay. It did 10 with attack. Okay, so I think Fury swipes with multiple critical hits could kill me, but I think I'm safe to do 1 move. Oh! I did my math right, but oh, that was scary. Does this thing know Pursuit? Oh god, does this thing know Pursuit? Shoot. I'll switch in a second. There's Feint Attack. It's not as scary. Still scary. I just need to not get killed by Pursuit. Pikachu. One scratch? How much? 9? Cool. Don't get a critical hit, and I'll be your best friend. Mach Punch. It's 1 Leered. Out of way! Why? How are you so good at that? Still though, that was I'm clear. I think yeah, because it does it know quick attack? I know Mach Punch. I'm faster than it. I know Mach Punch. It doesn't matter. I know Mach Punch. Ooh, that thing is scary. Thank heavens for Alessa. This can't be. I lost? You brat. She said something else, but... Oops. I messed that one up. That's alright, though. I quite enjoyed our battle. Yeah, well, she got 2 critical hits on me. I prepared pretty well, but that was... Ooh. What is the move that she used? Scratch, Feint Attack. I know that thing knows Fury Swipes. What's the 4th move on that Perugly? I quite enjoyed our battle. My. Lose to a child, will you? Oh, Fake Out. Okay, so it didn't use Fury Swipes. That is kind of lucky. Because Fury Swipes, again, I talked about how Fury Swipes, early in the episode, I talked about how Fury Swipes 2/3 of the time will do more damage than Scratch. Ooh, I did get a little lucky there. But no matter, we collected plenty of electricity. With the power we've attained, we can do something quite spectacular. It seems quite obvious to me, Sharon, the genius even the boss recognizes. Now, Mars, we should be going. Will you shut it? The boss is like the only person in the world who's allowed to order me around. You can keep quiet around me. You only joined us recently. Don't think you're important. I guess it's time to say goodbye and leave for the time being. Team Galactic. They say they had to gather Pokémon and energy no matter what. It's for creating a new universe, or so they claimed. Nothing they said made any sort of sense to me. Can't tell you how grateful I am for you saving me. I can finally see my little daughter again. Papa! Yeah, Papa, you're Stinky. Go shower now, Stinky. Oh, sorry. They had me working non-stop. Thank you, Trainer. You made those bad people go away. I think the balloon Pokemon will come visiting again. Well, great. I want a balloon. Now, please. Oh, really? I gotta... Ah, yes. It is you, yes. I've heard that Team Galactic appeared at this power plant. I have therefore come running. So, the Team Galactic, where are they? You've run them off, you say. You're a trainer, but... Very well. I shall go investigate inside. Okay, can I... No, I have to wait. Magnificent. Yes, it is. What you said, it is all true. Superb. Though you're young, you're a trainer through and through. Very well. I shall pursue the culprits. I've received tips that the Team Galactic hideout is in Eterna City. To there, I must be off. Alright, bye. That man. I don't see it. Well, let me heal up. Maybe I need to leave and come back. I gotta say, That was nerve-wracking. That was much more of a battle than Rourke. Yeah, I'm glad there were no casualties. That was close. Yeah. No, it's Friday. It's Friday. Come on. Don't make me sing the song. Okay, let me put on a... Maybe it's just in the part that I can't see. Let me get a repel out. Wait. Where is the balloon Pokemon? I want a Drifloon now! You don't know what song I meant. I could have meant Last Friday Night by Katy Perry. But I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna try, like, going to a different area then coming back? Is it serious? I thought it was... It's Friday. Today is Friday. I didn't just work on a Saturday. It's Friday. In the game, is it Friday? Will you tell me? It just tells me what time it is. Well, there's my watch light. Hello? I've caught a Drifloon on this cart before. Do I need to exit out the game? I'll do it. I'll reload it. I mean, my 3DS should say that it's Friday. Okay. No, it's usually by the lake. Give the 3DS a second. It takes a second. Yeah, it's Friday. Man, I don't care about a play coin. Come on. Drifloon. It's the whole purpose for me doing Mars tonight. Purpose for all that heartache. Okay. I mean, for probably a knockoff card, this thing works great, but come on. Drifloon. Hello. Like, I should be able to see it from here. Is there some way that it wouldn't be the date that I have the 3DS set to? It's Friday. Does it have to be Friday morning? Because that's in my head for some reason. I'm gonna look it up. Every Friday, Drifloon will appear Pokemon Drifloon. Only one, once per week, Friday. Okay, and... Every Friday, one Drifloon will only appear after Team. If it's not battled or captured, it'll disappear until the following week. Oh, please tell me I don't have to wait a whole nother week. Oh my gosh, really? Okay. That bites. But you know what? It's ready for next week. That's too bad, though, because it would have been nice to have another flying type. But I think with Trist, Radagast, and Pikachu, we will be fine for Gardenia. However, before I call the episode to its end, I don't think we're going to go after another Pokemon. Again, I think my rule set technically states that I can count Drifloon as separate to the Valley Windworks Pokemon, but I'm treating them as one and the same because that's how I did it the first time I played. And also I could say, justifiably, later on if things are going real sour, hey, I got that extra Pokemon in Valley Windworks, in case I should need it. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get Pikachu here up to level 20 before I call it a night. That way I can get everyone up to level 20. Because that'll make for not so much grinding needing to be done next time. Because for Gardenia, I'll want everyone around 22. I've got a good chunk of landscape between now and then. And also what I could do is I could, on next Monday, I could do the finale Pokemon trading card game, and then Friday I could play again and we could get Drifloon. And I wouldn't have progressed in the game. I might do that. I'll think about it. Any thoughts on that? I will not, I don't need to act monolithically in this. By the way, just for y'all's information, I've been running a higher than normal bit rate at 60 FPS, and because I'm on a wired connection with 300 down, 300 up, wired fiber optic internet, not a single frame drop. Yeah, I think so too. And I don't want a Pokemon trading card game to get too far from people's minds. And I think given that we're still early on in Platinum, you know, the series isn't too far in yet, it's nice to have a sort of 2-block in the starter week, and then I get a little, and then we get, you know, we cut in the series that I need to finish. Yeah, it makes programmatic sense to me. Cool. And now I just got to figure out how to make that gingerbread. Because that, I really want to do that before the holidays. I just don't know what day it'll be. It'll probably, I got it. The Sunday, or no, the Saturday before Christmas, which should be like the 19th. Instead of playing Animal Crossing, it'll be art night, but art will be gingerbread. I need to make this month's calendar. I'm sorry I'm doing this out loud live, but that makes sense to me. And that stream would actually have a very similar setup to this one, where I would be on my laptop with this mic, because this mic will have better sort of radial picking up. And so it's good that we've you know gotten a chance to test this one tonight, and that it's been of acceptable quality. Granted, this is a Blue Yeti mic. I'm not going to move it because obviously that would you'd hear that. That would be annoying. And so that's what I used to stream on. So I'd probably sound like I did, you know, a year ago. And my new fancy Rode mic, the one that I have at home, that was real nice. And that one has better sound quality, especially when you get up close to it. It has real rich lows. And so that's why I switched. Also, my dad wanted the microphone back because it was his. But now I have my own, and it will have better sort of ranged pickup for if I'm doing things, you know, in a kitchen. Yeah, I'll just need to make sure that on that given night, yeah, we're not traveling, so we're good. Normally, that would be about the time we would go see my mom's side of the family for, you know, for Christmas, but we're not doing that this year because of things. So yeah, I think that'll work. And then everything else after next week will be sort of normal schedule. This is exciting. I have so many things that I'm excited for. Not the least of which is that I'm going to get arrested by, you know, whomever's sirens those are. Whether it's an ambulance, they're going to arrest me. Can you imagine how embarrassing it would be to get arrested by a paramedic? I mean, all the people who got arrested by firemen would just laugh at you. Okie dokie. And that should get us to level 20. Alrighty, folks. So, as with last time, I will not do anything that would be in violation of the rules while I'm grinding between episodes. In addition, I will keep my Pokemon capped to the level of my current highest level Pokemon, which is, again, Pikachu. And if anyone should, heaven forbid, perish between this episode and the next, we will hold a funeral at the start of the stream. Now, granted, at this point, we're a good few levels clear of the wild Pokemon. We're not training anything from sort of stock start, though I may train Machop and Zubat some. So, there may be a little. There may be some risk. But who knows? Who knows? Ooh! Actually, I didn't realize we had a second flying type with us all along. Flying poison, no less. That could be good. That could be very helpful. So, folks, I think that's the second time I've saved. But I'm gonna call it an evening. But folks, thank you so very, very much for joining me this evening. I've had a wonderful time. I am so glad this setup works because this is I can take this on the road. I can do this anywhere that there's decent enough internet now. To quality standards. Me and it feels like that sometimes. It's not a nervous tick or anything. So yeah. By the way, if there are any of the video games on the shelf behind me here that I should take home, just, say so now. I know you can't read them, but that just makes it more fun. All that said and done. I'm out. Thank you so much for joining me. I've had a wonderful time. I hope you have too. Thank you earlier for Tamio for the raid. I've appreciated it immensely. We somehow managed to get our Pokemon through another episode. And Bibarel putting in mad early game work. Okay. Let me see who I'm going to send y'all to. I don't know who's live because I haven't had Twitch open at all. They live to die another day, just like James Bond. Okay, you know what? Why don't I send y'all to Drew tonight? Who is playing some Zelda, some such. Majora's Mask, fun. Okay, let me, I gotta go to Stream Manager. It does work, it does work. So folks, I do hope that you will go and say hello to Drew. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, an excellent tomorrow. I'll be back on Saturday tomorrow. Unless I'm super dead tired with New Leaf. Because I had more fun than I was expecting with that last week. We'll do a few weeks of just New Leaf, and then I'll start having folks, y'all vote on which Animal Crossing game I play. And Christmas, I may do a multi-Animal Crossing show. Like last year, but with more Animal Crossing. Or around Christmas, not necessarily on Christmas. I'll probably take Christmas itself off. Alright. There we go. Bonzer. Alright, folks, have a wonderful rest of your evening, an excellent tomorrow. I'll be back. I've done this bit. Night, everyone.